Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, and on Tuesday, we get noggin.
Yeah, Nog is the day for noggins. Say it with me, I hate my tonsils. Aren't you getting those out pretty soon?
Yeah, hopefully.
I thought you were I thought it was like coming up like this month or next or something like that.
Guys, look at my Mr. Sparkle t-shirt.
Mr. Sparkle? That's the fabled t-shirt I was referring to.
He's disrespectful to dirt. We have very lucky dishes.
We have very lucky dishes. Christmas. Okay, gotcha. That is a pretty epic t-shirt, I have to say.
I got it at Five Below for $5. Get like 5 sizes bigger, though. This is a little snug. I could have used a little larger shirt. But
Are these COVID sizes or pre-COVID sizes?
well, I mean, there's your answer, Fishbowl.
Well, there's your answer,
That is one of
Fishbowl.
my favorite Simpsons episodes of all time. Five Below.
Why am I Mr.
$5.
Sparkler? Mushy mushy. Why am I Mr.
Hello.
Sparkler?
He speaks English. You take it. Hello, Chief. Let's talk. Why not? I need a phone book for Hokkaido, Japan. Can I use your phone? Is it a local call?
Yes.
Mini Raj is doing great. He seems to have fully recovered from the bumper noggins.
Yeah.
And
Honestly, he was fine yesterday, too.
he was fine yesterday. I think he was just a little shaken up and scared, but physically, I think he's been fine the whole time.
Yeah. He did say that they haven't cleaned up his blood, so there's like a murder scene still. Like, I was like, you're going to be a permanent spot over there at the elementary school, you know? Yeah. You kids want to come see my blood? That's my blood.
You know who else likes blood on the sidewalk? My mom. That's totally sounded like Muscleman.
My mom.
My mom.
My mom. All right. Well, hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I think they would have cleaned it up right away too, but
Yeah, unless the guys that
it's kind of all right. So my feeling would be this: get out the hose.
Yeah, I would
spray it
think
down.
that would probably do it right away.
It's a little bit far from I think where a hose would be.
Okay.
It's like on the corner. Like,
okay.
So maybe that's it. Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Down a hose. Well, at least you're sort of supposed to. Do you know what? I don't care. Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. It's kind of a biohazard. True. A bucket of water. Yeah, kind of true.
Sure. Like where exactly? Like how far from the school was it? Was it down the hill?
So like where the buses pull in? Like right in the corner there.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. That is kind of far away from the school building, but it's still in school property.
I'll say as far as like the reacting, how the school reacted, right? They took care of him, so
Right.
I'm okay with that. I'm not really
for
worried about the
sure.
blood spot.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, maybe they're supposed to. I guess I don't know.
Fresh blood does spray well with a hose, but it's a much better deterrent to leave it.
True. This is the kid that happened to me last month that mouthed off to the principal. Oh God. Yeah, that's it. Put some fear in the kids. That'll teach them right. That doesn't make them cynical at all.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Well, if nothing else, it'll give them a finely honed bullshit meter. And that's what we want out of our future adults.
I mean, yeah.
It is.
Basically.
Yeah.
How's your bullshit meter going? Well, let me tell you a tale. Let me tell you a tale.
That reminds me of Gilligan's Island, and that just...
Oof.
Oh.
There it is. I guess we here now.
On Tuesdays, we get noggins.
On Tuesdays, we get noggins.
Yes.
Should I help with your noggin hunts?
I don't know that you will be able to.
I know. Then I need to figure out something else to do. But then you're like, don't do that without me because I want to kill
I
Vexes.
want to do the things... Well, I want to kill Vexes with you.
That one we should do together.
We should do together.
Your BS meter is broken?
Oh, no. Is that why you're in chat all the time? Because you don't believe you believe RBS?
Whoa.
That was funnier in my head. Sorry. That didn't come out right. Sorry. Train of thought boarding at the station. Should not have left mouth.
Full disclosure, we don't bullshit you. Yeah.
That was supposed to be the joke in my head, but it came
out a little
weird.
cynical, yeah.
I wish wish I wasn't so fucking awkward, bud.
Well, you're made of spare parts, aren't you?
Best insult. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. But what? No, somebody has to be the bigger. Somebody has to be like more skilled at the bullshitting. Somebody wins.
All right, you're gonna have to explain more to me. Unity bought out Weta today. All right, so is this a big deal? And what is Weta?
Or is this an elaborate dad joke setup?
True.
That's what it feels like to me. Oh, it's nighttime. Leaves house, turns around, it's nighttime.
They made Lord of the Rings. Okay, now it's hitting.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so Unity bought them out. So what does that mean? Does that mean all of their assets are going to be available for purchase on the Unity store?
Or that they're going to make a really big, awesome Lord of the Rings game?
Well, isn't Unity just the freaking...
The engine, right?
It's the engine company, right? So...
You're saying... We're saying mini Raj summon words.
Yes, we kind of are.
Okay, are we going to kill Vexes first?
I like to wake up a little bit before we like go firing off into a raid, but we're hunting noggins for a couple minutes and then.
All right, I'm taking both of my elytra off because I'll have extra protection on then.
Hello, literally again. Hello. Literally, hello.
Literally, hello.
Literally, hello. What's up, dude? Oh, yeah, I meant to message you like a week ago, Rush. Cool. You're on my kind of time schedule. I guess it was super important then, right? Yo, what's up, Hasika? How you doing, dude?
Hey, Hasika.
Develop the software and now it's time to share it to the world. Oh, okay. So there's like some software development vibes going on, huh? You had like 5 exams in 2 weeks. I'm not blaming you. I'm telling you, you're literally on my response schedule. I think I have the delay in the live. Maybe a little.
Refresh might help.
Maybe.
You'll get this in like 5 minutes then.
That's just Twitch, though. That's just Twitch.
Hey, if you could see our stream, you're in the positives.
Yeah, there's no drop frames so far tonight, so that's good.
Hey.
They make a lot of what? The movie props and damn good ones, too? Okay. So what we're potentially thinking then is that we could potentially get, like, cooler stuff in video games, huh?
Neat.
Because I know the Unity is a pretty damn popular engine.
I've heard this from people. Speaking of made out of spare parts, there's some blazes over there. Send him back to his mama.
That was actually quite epic of not hit Hermie, but hit the blaze. That was pretty
GG.
That was pretty good. All right, let's get some noggin, dude.
Let's.
1.6 beat with a B? Billion with a B? Okay, yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Hello.
Raj is your beloved Count Olaf?
I am your beloved Count Olaf.
Oh, we have a play to go to this weekend.
We do have a play. We need to figure out how we're going to do that. Saturday?
Saturday.
I have not heard about our other Saturday thing at all.
Okay.
Like, zero.
Well, that would be in the afternoon anyway.
Yes.
There's gas out there.
The mob spawns.
I've been asking myself that for a whole day now. There's some wubs.
There are some wubs. Do you wub it?
Do you wub it or do you just wub it?
Are you feeling the wubs? Is it very wubby?
That green butthole, though, Lost Sniper.
What's up, dude? Can you feel the wub tonight?
Can you feel? I use so much food doing this because I just run and jump all the time.
Oh, man. Tell me about it.
I will. I did. All right.
I'm actually going to make this little area down there a little bit more dark.
Area down where?
Stairs. So there's a potential, like, run with me.
I'll run with you.
There's a potential that they could spawn down here in these hallways.
Oh.
Up to this point. Because I don't want to go too far with it. And then you just got to run back.
Hey, I shuffled Downfall on my way to work today.
Nice.
It was nice. It was. Oh, good. Got a whole bunch of blazes. What in blazes? I was like, yay, Downfall with the lyrics.
Nice, dude.
With the singing.
Butthole stained with pickle juice. Could say something about wub jobs, but you won't. Oh, won't you? Too risque for this channel, huh? Holy moly!
It does exist?
I guess there's a line somewhere. Was it reached and breached some time ago? Skeleton. But not withers.
Stupid Skelly. Hi, Clownser!
What's up, dude?
I'm gonna make them all mad at each other. Because that's funny to me. Have fun shooting each other, kids. Oh! Withers!
Oh, God.
They're on you! Still no dogging! Did you get any?
I don't think so, but I'm going to kill this other one over here.
Oh, all blended in with the wall over here, I see.
Oh, I see him.
Get him, Raj. Noggin?
No.
Damn it.
They came out of the booth.
I did.
Check pants? Yep, brown. Actually, that wasn't too much of a brown stain thing. That's why this thing is in the middle, by the way, in case you
I know.
haven't figured that out.
I did.
It's like a mid-save point
I did.
from the Wither Skellies. But you see how they popped like when we were here?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Did. I
All right,
saw that.
Chat, we're gonna need some noggin energy. All right, this has been
Like
this is kind of a little
such
ridiculous at the moment.
Noggin energy. I've not gotten one noggin. I've killed 60. Hey, Flexi, what's up?
What's up, Flexi? Hey, you got the beginning of the stream. That's either way early or way late. But it's good to see you. But I'm hoping that it's not for like, oh, God damn it, I didn't sleep again reasons. Right? We're going for noggin energy. That's the big thing.
Noggin energy, bro.
Bum, bum, bum. Let's see how many I have killed. Wrong one.
You've gotten exactly like 3 noggins, right?
I have 57.
Noggins?
57 kills total.
57 kills, and you have looting 3. Okay, and I have 60
Yeah, your
something.
RNG's sucking.
It is really bad. Why is it so bad? CW. Wither Skeleton, 64.
You saw
Santa.
some guy in Texas, an elderly guy, in full cowboy gear. What in the blue blazes to gas prices? I would have been floored, too. I would have been on the fucking floor. You're going to pull it all later today to go to bed at normal time tomorrow and hopefully fix your sleep schedule. How you guys?
Oh, hope
Same.
so.
Same, actually. Mini Rush had a fall yesterday. He's fine. Trust me, he's like 100% perfectly fine. But
He's a little dent. He's all right.
it really threw off my sleep schedule, and like I literally woke up at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, oh, shit. So I'm slowly... I'm not 20 anymore, and I can't just be like, well, we're just going to flip it. You know, no big deal.
Right, right.
It doesn't work like that, guys. Don't work like that no more. Where's the blue candle?
We do need a blue candle.
We need a blue candle. Oh, he's good. He's got a new nickname, too. So there's a couple of, like, kind of interesting things about, like, what's going on. Number one, when he fell, it's on his left temple, and it's in the shape of a V. So he's basically Harry Potter, right? You can believe that energy feeling? Yeah. And then they didn't clean up the blood. So there's like a huge blood pool, like at the elementary school. So it's got a Harry Potter scar, man.
So a while ago, I bought a bunch of like a giant box of like assorted Band-Aids at Costco. So I was like, oh, this is a good idea. We should have those around. And I got one out I changed out Mini Raj's Band-Aid yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so weird. It's like duct tape. You know how duct tape has like the threads in it?
Yeah.
These Band-Aids have threads in them like duct tape.
Yeah, don't they all? Yo, what's up, Marcella? How you doing?
Not in the same pattern. This is like the same pattern as duct tape.
Huh.
I'm staying with you, so hopefully we can like despawn and respawn. You know what I mean?
I got you. All right, we got one. Come here. Give me your noggin. You told me Tuesday was the day for noggin.
On Tuesdays, we kill wither skellies. And Mondays. I didn't see any noggins. I'm bad luck. I'm a jinx. Hi, QB.
What's up, QB? How you doing?
Jinx. Damn it. I don't want to be a jinx.
I think I have an idea.
What's your idea?
We're going to play a game called We're Just Making the Farm while expanding the farm.
Okay.
And then while we're doing that, we kill, right?
All right. So are we taking out both of these, both sides?
Do you know how the crossroads works with wither skellies?
Kind of.
Okay. There's like a...
What was that? Did you just shoot an arrow at yourself?
At the floor, yeah.
Oh.
Like I said, I wanted to wake up a little bit before we do Vexes. It was a right-click mishap.
All good.
Then we turn around and boom! You know, the guys are there. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully.
Because here's what I was thinking. I think that dude spawned over here, but he had 0 pack spawning, right? Yo,
Right.
who's getting us started? Enflixes, thank you so much for 6 months. Getting us started tonight, dude. What's up, man?
Thank you, Enflix. Really appreciate that. Oh, sorry.
Sucking bitches, I'm here for another month. Thanks for the sub. We appreciate
We
it.
do appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. 6 months. You were here for another month.
Where else do we want to expand this?
I have no idea. Shorts! Yes, eat our shorts! I mean, comment on our shorts.
Yes, please. A little GG on a comment goes a long way when it comes down to the YouTube algorithm, so it helps us out an enormously great deal. I don't have many of these.
I have like 10. You should be able to get from one end to the other and spawn some skellies, right?
Yeah, should. I thought they fixed Reed stopped being able to expand the spawn area with wither skellies. I don't think you understand what we're doing, I guess. I'm not expanding the wither spawn area. We're opening up the spawn area. So, the way... You're by yourself down there for a minute.
Okay. I'll watch all the wither skellies spawn.
So, when you have like a fortress, right? So you have like these like lines like this, right?
Paint time.
And then you'll have a structure like this, right?
Paint time. We need a paint emote too.
Different things of this sort of nature. Now, the spawning area for the wither skellies is a bounding box around the structures.
It's always the whole fortress, right?
It's fortress structures. So it's
Yeah.
any fortress structure. But the bounding box looks like that around those structures. All we're doing is we're roughly, not exactly, but roughly going to the bounding box paints schedule. So basically, like, this is what's open, right, as the normal fortress bit, but then the bounding box around that portion of the fortress goes to this spot out here. So all that we're doing is just clearing out areas like this.
Clearing out areas that they're already able to spawn, but they can't because there's blocks in the way.
Now, the other thing that this helps with is it goes for pack spawn rules. So say the bounding box hits right here, and it says, I could spawn a Wither Skelly right there. We do the night move thing, where it's like up by one, over by one, and then on this same thing, you have another one that says, can I spawn something here? So by being a little bit more open, it allows the pack spawn to come to fruition. Does that make sense?
At least in theory.
And I just noticed that we had one Wither Skelly spawn like right here towards the end of one of these bounding boxes, but only a single one. And what I was thinking is we open it up a little bit more so it opens up a little bit more pack spawning rules. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. So what we're not doing is we're not technically expanding the spawn area.
Jesus Christ.
Got a couple gas up here. I see them.
One less.
We are opening up
Two
to more spawn potentials.
Where did medieval kids go to play the playgrounds?
Plague rounds.
Oh,
I get it.
God, that's horrible, but
the
awesome.
Black Plague.
The Black Plague, funny. Am I right? All right,
Black Plague is hilarious.
I'm gonna go back and get some more nether bricks, though.
I'm just gonna harvest them off the ceiling. Oops. Well, maybe that wasn't.
I'll make a hole in the ceiling just for the record.
This one did. The other one's dead end.
Not gonna lie, I thought that was a ghast right there. Oh my God, that is a ghast over there.
Not gonna lie, I thought there was a gas there. Oh, it's shooting fire charges at me just like gas do.
Yo, El Brandino, let's frickin' go! My hero, El Brandino.
El Brandino, thank you so much.
Do appreciate them 5 gifty subs. Do appreciate and thank you. I believe. Did you get it in hype train time? Are we hype train? Are we hype trained up?
Chugga, 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 chugga.
You know there's new emotes to be had, right?
Chugga, chugga, chugga. Chugga.
Kachiga, kachig. What do you want?
I was gifted these pickles.
Thank you, Agar, for the whoa. Speaking of packs, holy
the
crap,
whoa?
dude. Look,
Did you get a
we
pack
got a
of
whole
them?
pack. Yeah. Watch me get zero. I mean, no.
No.
Positivity,
Yes.
positivity, you
I was
guys.
gifted these
Let's
pickles.
go.
I heard there were emotes to be had.
Oh, there are emotes to be had, Scarlet Air. I half expected to look over to see Fire Island there when I saw that message, though.
All right,
I
Mad.
was gifted these pickles.
Noggin hype. Noggin hype.
Thank you,
Simworld
Noggin Hype.
for
Here
the
we
200 bits, Noggin Hype, and Yoder after gifting a sub to today's funny Twitch name, Farted
Noggin.
a Little.
go. Noggin.
I just was
Noggin.
trying to fart it a little. It was so funny, I just farted a little when I laughed. Never trust a fart. We call
I
it
was
taking a
gifted
chance.
these pickles.
So I joined a fisting club. Should help expand my friend circle.
Oh, that took a minute.
That's a good one. Noggin.
It's an autobiographical. It's an autobiography. So I farted a little.
I'm mad. I had a whole pack of Wither Skellies. Not one fucking noggin! That one should be a federal crime. What, trusting a fart? Or a King of Aces joke? I don't know. That was a 500 bidder. I don't know. I think it's kind of worth.
Yeah, I mean...
Help expand
I
my
was
friend's
gifted
circle.
these pickles.
What do you call a woman who sets fire to all her bills? Bernadette.
Oh my god. Rip.
Wow.
Race to the bottom.
Yeah, all right. That's
Yep, that's the leader.
That's the leader.
Yeah.
Bernadette. Yeah, okay, yeah, that one, yeah. I'm with you.
It's the audible. It's the visceral cringe.
Current
you
leader.
feel it.
Current leader right there.
I just mined some gold and didn't even think about it, but I did not have any piglins to come tell me about it.
Bernadette. Jesus. What are we going to do with you, chat? How we doing? Oh, we're on level 1 hype train already. Guaranteed emotes right now, guys.
That's right.
We are in guaranteed emote state.
Oh, that's what we need. We wanted a pack of blazes. That's what I asked for Christmas. Can I have a pack of fucking blazes, please?
Oh, tomorrow night stream, by the way. We are going to begin tomorrow night stream with the snapshot if it comes out.
Ooh,
So we'll go over
snapshot day.
We'll go over weekly snapshots. We're going to be doing that on a per weekly basis. I almost forgot myself because we started it last week, but
It's a new thing. We're not in the swing yet.
we're not in the rotations of it yet.
Right.
Free emotes if you get that prime.
I
That's
was
true.
gifted these pickles.
Merry Crisis.
Merry Crisis. Sounds like a name of my ex-girlfriend.
No shit.
No shit.
Well, that's my name.
No shit.
There's a blaze out of the edge of my draw distance. I know he's just gonna fire flaming balls at me when I'm not paying attention. I just know he is.
Merry Crisis. It reminds me of a song lyric.
Which?
She didn't have a license, but she still drove me to drink. I like that lyric.
And I had so.
That's a solid lyric.
It is
right
a
there.
solid lyric. And I had no insecurities, so he gave me some of his, but I didn't need his sorrow, man. I'm Irish as it is.
So trying to make an auto brewer setup today, found out that I'm useless in doing vanilla recipes. Doing vanilla recipes, it's not going to work on the Hypixel Skyblock server. Yeah, it's a different purpose for that server, though, right? You know what server it would work on? WAPC subserver. Just saying. Just saying. I think you're still having problems, though, right? Like with modern version of. I like how I called it the modern version completely subconsciously with a modern version of Minecraft. Not that antiquated shit from yesteryear.
Yesteryear.
Yesteryear Minecraft.
All right, time to reset the piggies.
All right.
There's too many.
I'm assuming you didn't get any noggin out of that shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You would be correct, Raj.
I think you would be much more exuberant.
I would. You guys will all be the first to know. As soon as I get a noggin, I'll be hyped. And I don't know what noise will come out of my mouth because I surprised myself last time.
It was something like that. It was a long time.
It was kind of.
Damn.
It was like that.
Super cackle over
I
here.
did not know it was good. It was not a planned sound. What is that choo-choo thing? What is it?
You guys don't realize what the sound that she really makes when she gathers all the villagers. I got you. It's a fish being petted.
Get you, my pretty. And you're a little dog
It's
too.
a hype pat. Do I have the hype wall? Hype wall? I do. I like that one the best. Although that looks like a very mischievous turtle. Doesn't it?
I like him. He's cute.
He's cute, but he looks like he's up to no good.
I don't know. There's something weird about petting that salmon.
It is a squirrel, yeah. Petting the salmon?
Yeah, petting the
Sounds
salmon.
like a euphemism.
It totally does. That's what I'm looking. I'm like,
Yo, baby. After the kids go to bed, you want to go pet the salmon?
right. That's exactly what it sounds like.
You know? Yeah? More cute emotes, please.
It's a bit fishy.
This sounds like the beginning of some sort of like court case, like night court. Dun 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 dun. Today, we hear the case
I like
of
Judge Judy.
Mr. John versus Mrs. John. Mr. John claims that her infidelity makes the prenup agreement. It's like
Null and void.
all these things are like, you're just a bad couple, right? You ever hear those like court cases that's like, he claims that her infidelity disrupts their prenuptial agreement. I'm like, wow, you guys have a real strong relationship.
Yeah, right?
Super strong.
Super strong.
Do you think we get a lawyer involved in, our money before we get married? You know, just because I feel like this might not brew into some sort of trust issue. I just want to make sure this comes up in the court case for the murder. You know, like
Just so the motive's clear.
just so the motives are clear. Exactly.
FTB ocean block, huh? You're ocean blocking it? Do you have to sift?
What is there? Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was thinking like, how much do I know about this? All right, it's FTB, it's ocean block. To me, I'm making assumptions, so I'm going to ask some questions, right? So,
Choo choo.
is it the sky block, but instead of the sky, there's water?
I mean, I see no other way, honestly.
And what is the primary resource gathering mechanic? Does it use the saplings? I'm kind of over the saplings too, to be honest. Bum, 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 bum. I'm back, by the way. I brought
WB.
bricks.
Did you bring some bricks?
And is that for one? What version is that? It's kind of boring, and yes, okay. I have to say that I look back on it, and I have to say that this is definitely one of my favorite versions of Minecraft that I had some of the most fun doing engineering things. It's freaking... I know that we worked on it, right? And so we have a kind of a special place for it. But Infinity Evolved, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Freaking Infinity Evolved.
Freaking Infinity Evolve was so good.
And then we had... Because,
My
man,
God, it's
that-
all blazies and slimes over here.
the logistics pipe's kind of sick, though, right?
Ow, 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 I'm on fire. Ow, ow.
I do miss logistics pipes. And I have to say, like, I know there's, what's the one with the blue things with the tree? Something...
Like integrated dynamics?
Integrated Dynamics.
Is that right?
That's the one. Some SevTech streams were very fun, too. That was a special
Oh my
time,
God,
too.
SevTech was very, very good. We had to fight Babcock and get his bow. That's not the right word, is it? Little slimies!
That would be a former raid member who shows up in chat sometimes. Infinity Evolves a very damn good pack. One of the things that we spent a lot of our time on was, and I'm huge on this when it comes down. Oh, where are those skellies?
Oh, oh, oh. I'm over here killing slimes.
Hold on, I'm going to test out my RNG here.
We already know yours works better, Raj.
Well, you say that.
I do. You have actually successfully acquired noggins. I have not successfully acquired noggins. We did play test all of it though.
We did play test it.
That's the thing about Infinity Evolved is that we play tested it. The Skyblock, the magic bit, I remember distinctly.
We did a very large amount of feedback on that pack for what it felt like for the player to get through the different progression points. I'm always a huge, huge component when it comes down to video game design to have challenge, accessibility, and reward. It's the three balance points that I really, really focus on. Accessibility means how quickly can somebody else pick it up and then start playing it, no problems whatsoever. Or is it something that, like, a game that you jump into that has, like, 7,000 UI elements that are all over the place that you understand zero of them, and you're like, I feel like I don't got any of this shit, what I need to know for this.
Can I have some bricks?
That was all the bricks. I was cooking them.
Oh, cool.
That was all the bricks.
Got it.
So.
Understood. Heard, chef. Do you have any cobble? We could make a furnace. One of the
It's
things
stone. We have the things that we could make the things out of it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. One of the things that I can get off the wither skellies is coal. Oh, it does have a sea moth? That's fun. Does it feel derpy, though? We know how Minecraft vehicles are.
So, person who usually brings, oh my god.
A crafting table?
Yeah. Do you have one of those?
I actually do. I've been kind of remiss on it throughout this playthrough.
I
for some
know,
reason.
that's why I had to
know.
ask. Let's put that here. No. Back this hallway.
Okay.
Add coal. I need more coal.
I don't have as much as I want to.
To make that
I'd
work.
rather have noggins.
I know. Like, tell me about it in junk.
I will in junk. I hear so many blazes up top. What in blazes? What in blue blazes?
You think it says shoot at Raj time?
Get him.
That was 2 blazes. That sounded like so many more
It
blazes.
sounded. Why were they like throwing their sounds?
How'd that go again? Here's a wither skelly right here.
My noggin. Accessibility is already occupied by modes of interaction. How about graspability? I'm thinking of, this word in German. Let's try to pronounce it. Durchdringbarkeit? 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 Did I say that right?
Let me explain it slightly differently then. When I say accessibility, I don't mean necessarily what you would define that word as. Accessibility as a broad concept topic when it comes down to a video game, where I'm saying how easy is it for a player to get into the game and understand the mechanics of it.
Yeah,
right?
I think everybody understands what you're saying, but the fact that it is like accessibility in a broad sense with games does mean,
Yeah.
can people physically play this game?
No, I know.
Yeah.
I understand the different confusion, but like instead of arguing about accessibility is already used as a word, we can understand the concept of it, right?
Right.
It's about talking about the concept, not.
Yeah, but it's good to have like it's also good to have a word that means what you're saying too. Because I feel like this isn't the only time we have this discussion, so.
I think the word is completely applicable. I think it's still. I know that it's synonymous with like accessibility for the colorblind, language barrier, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But we can extend that exact thing to, and that is part of accessibility, right? How easily can a player that does have color blindness get into the game? That's part of that. But just general players and how accessible it is to just gamers. I think it makes the discussions in search engines. I'm not trying to really do that actually though. I'm just gonna talk about it on stream, Nah, I mean,
I
dude.
think it would take a concerted effort of more than just us
Oh yeah, for sure.
to change the vernacular.
Come on, Noggin, let's go. You told me Tuesday was
They
head time.
always spawn when I run away. Skellies really hate me. I'm like, I'm gonna go downstairs and see if I can reset the bit. And they all spawn when I go away.
Make sense to you? Yeah. But anyway, that's one of the big things that we talk about when we were going through game design. And back to the point. It's kind of one of the things that I spend a lot of our time doing is playtesting, literally answering the question of how does this feel to play, right? Descriptive, yes. Easy to remember, maybe not. True. True. Very good point. But that's one of the things that we did a lot for Infinity Evolved. And we did do major changes to that because I wanted to feel like you could have a challenge with the pack, right? You can have a challenge, but you have to have the same, you have to also, so accessibility, how easy is it for players to get into it? That was a pretty simple game to get into. A lot of things were able to be, there was a lot of recipe gating, and now we look at that sort of negatively, I would say, because a lot of packs have mimicked it, and it mimicked it incorrectly, I would honestly say.
Yeah.
But then, because it's not just about the challenge, you have to mix it with the proper reward. So at every stage of that pack, we made sure that it felt like a big unlock. Like, you know that moment? I always like to equate it back to like a Metroid scenario. When you're running around in a Metroid map, and there's that little tiny space that once I got the ball power up, I can go here, and then you see like 15 little spaces that you could go, and then you finally go to do the challenge point to get that ball power up, and you're like, yes, I've opened up so much. We focused a lot on making Infinity Evolved feel that way.
Yes.
When we got to those points, and we did a lot of feedback.
I thought we were successful in that, and I think Sevtech did the same thing, and that's.
I agree.
That's one of the similarities between the two that were both very good. I ran back the hall to reset.
Okay, Wither Skellies.
They only spawn when I run away.
Well, I mean,
I have to say, as an English speaker, I appreciate the specificity of German terms.
I agree with that too. But we don't have words for that.
No, we just have to slop our English approximations all over it.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm telling you, I'm a jinx. They only spawn when I run away, and they don't give me any noggins.
Yep. Shit, this pack just got busted wide open, and that was exactly the purpose.
Shit.
It's also one of the other things that you do when it comes down to multiplayer capabilities as well. Is you always have to ask yourself, like, the probability of player impact, right? And changes of things also deal with player impact, but you go, what is the average player impact that this is going to occur with? And if it is, it's kind of like if A plus B equals C, and if C is less than the cost of a recall, then we don't do one. Right? It's kind of like that, right? Level 3.
Level 3.
You can ask all day. What you have to do is, how good is the RNG feeling today? That's what you really got to do. How good is RNG going?
Answer: not fucking very.
Just a subset of usability, but until the rest of the world catches up with that notion. To be fair, we have learned the word Schadenfreude from the Germans.
I'm telling you, Germany, like the German language is super descriptive.
I completely agree, but I have to
love
say
it.
that having a specific terminology and word for the enjoyment, finding enjoyment in somebody else's pain and suffering, it's just, you don't find that in Swedish. It's all I'm saying. You know.
It's an honest descriptor of the human condition.
I agree with that too. I agree with that. But I will agree with that. We have one of our favorite terms that we used to talk about all the time. Oh my God! Don't do that. That was like literally almost like vomiting.
Ooh! Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
That was fun to watch. Let's get him, Raj. Let's go. Noggin. 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 I think if we want noggins, I should not be anywhere near part of the process.
Noggin. No? No. Fuck you. It was a little particle effect. I thought it was a noggin. Oh, I got excited there for a second. No noggin.
I never wanted you two to get head so bad.
Usually doesn't take this long.
True.
Usually you get it by saying, eh?
Want to pet the salmon?
Want to pet the salmon?
Maybe this corner.
We haven't had Hermie yeet something into the ocean for a while. Perhaps Poseidon needs. Poseidon requires the sacrifice.
You know what? It hasn't been, like, my mouse hasn't been doing the weird double click thing either. Oh, Wither Skelly, let me get him. You mad? Come on, big guy, let's go fight. Let's go. Give me your noggin. Give me your noggin. You get out of here. I did not change my mouse out. I did not.
Okay, Hermie.
Yeah. Did you get a noggin? Hey!
Noggin, bro! Let's go!
I'm glad somebody got one. 69 with the skeletons, and I still can't get head. Thank you.
Time to get that diamond ring. Wait, what? Oh, she'll pretty much have to? Is that what you, is that the joke that you were going on there? Diamonds. She'll pretty much have to.
69 wither skeletons, and I still can't get any head.
I know,
What is
right?
that? What is that?
Bingo. Got it. Got the reference, Yon. I did it! I did it! You confuse me on a daily basis, but today we did it!
GG.
Yay!
GG.
That deserves a sip of coffee.
It sure does.
Rush finally got head. I know, man. Now I'm just looking for two other fellas. Wait, what?
We all heard you.
I said what I said.
And I'd say it again.
Whoa!
What in blue blazes? Whoa, hey. It's crazy over here. What's going on?
Yo, I am all right. So I did all the. By the way, hit the shorts. By the way,
Eat my shorts? What?
bang shorts in chat. Make sure that you
Let's go down the hallway. There's a lot of pigmen in here.
agreed. Bang shorts. But after I did the shorts today,
Bang short.
bang short. Yeah, short singular.
Not shorts.
It is the short of the day.
Eat pant.
Eat pant. I did a little queen bee, like 7
Oh,
of them.
did ya?
I did.
A little like 7 of them.
Well, I mean, you know.
Was it sweet and sticky?
But your accuracy, that game is probably one of the best aim trainers I've ever played. I swear to God.
Terraria? Yeah.
It's
I
like
agree.
movement and like aim training is like almost better than any FPS that I've ever played.
I'm sipping some coffee.
Consume trousers, por favor. And agreed. Consume your trousers.
Hey, listen, fishbulb.
Have you even touched a noggin yet?
No.
Come here.
I've not felt a head, Raj.
I want you to squeeze it in your hands. Give it a good tug.
Give your balls a tug.
Oh, you did pick
Make
one
sh-
up. There's an advancement for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, you keep that on
Well,
you.
you must have.
It's good luck to have one in your inventory.
Okay, all right. It'll make the other ones want to give me their heads, right?
Bunny killer? I don't know. Oh, just Minecraft.
Oh, the-
like, killing bunnies in Minecraft is probably pretty good, too.
Or is there an actual game called Bunny Killer? Because, oh my god.
Where can I get it? Is it available on Steam?
Actual game? Haha!
Bunny killer.
Bunny Killer.
It's a big Lebowski shoot-off.
Nice one.
I'm just going to go find an ATM. He fixes the cable. From the 90s.
What's the... I can never remember fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman's character's name. Howard? Is it Howard?
No.
Damn it. Howard can't watch. He has to pay $100. You want a toe? I can get you a toe.
That look, he's like, she's a lovely.
He's really good at that.
Yeah.
Boy, I wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
I just stepped in, see what condition my condition was in.
Wait, that's Kenny Rogers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Random, like, just like Jolene turns out to be a banger too, right? Turns out
Jolene is a banger, dude.
Old country kind of slaps.
Jolene Slow Down is a super banger. Can't play it on stream, DMCA shit, but dude, just check it out. At 33 RPMs on the record, the old record player. Oh, they let you tote that record player down there, did you? Nah, it was in my head, like Andy Dufresne. We find out Netherbrick increases spawn. I don't think it does, but it does.
But Raj was superstitious.
Man, it's superstitious.
He was just a little stitious.
Isn't it good, Cheyanda? It's like it actually jams. Like Slow Down Jolene, I was like, damn. It's actually really good.
Behind you.
Behind you.
Behind you.
That's a pile of no noggin right there. Blazes!
Sure is.
And wither.
And wither.
Go for the wither. You got the withers.
I'm going to. I'm going to get him. Noggin! Noggin!
I told you it's good luck!
Noggin! Noggin! Noggin!
Let's go! Let's go! Jeez.
That's 2 out of 3, but oh yeah. Victory XP.
Hermie just got her first noggin.
Noggin, noggin, noggin. So I went to Vermont the other day. Whoa, whoa. That's chaotic as shit.
Stuck on the stairs. So I was thinking about this the other day, right? Like we were talking about hauntings, obviously like October, but I'm still I'm still fucking into it, dude. All right.
Well, I mean, we're kind of into that shit all the time.
Right. So I thought about doing a crazy show, right? Of like, imagine just going and ghost hunting, investigating places that just like aren't haunted. Just be like, just to see if like all this ghost equipment is just bullshit.
That's a good idea.
You know what I mean? Like for the scientific side of it, be like, this place isn't haunted. Let's see if all this shit picks something up. Right?
I like it.
I think you have to do that for like the scientific control factor. Exactly. Yeah. The ghost hunting scientific control factor. This place isn't haunted. Here's all the ghost equipment.
Do I have to be stupid for Raj and Hermie again? Yes, definitely. What does that mean?
The 8-ball? Do I have to be stupid for Raj and Hermie? 8-ball's a dick. Or a bitch. Depending on how you identify the 8-ball, right?
Depending on what gender you want to curse it.
Right, precisely, yep. You all can come over my
Your apartment isn't haunted? All right, can we sit in the dark and ask questions?
We're going to turn off all the lights, and we're going to ask questions to random lights and objects. And if we get evidence...
we're gonna taunt your non-existent ghosts.
But then I guess... All right, so I think that this would go the opposite direction. Do you know how, like, when ghost investigators, they get, like, ghost evidence, but then all the skeptical people be like, it's just the blah, 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 whatever. This is the one that the ghost people will give the reverse argument. Well, you doing this caused the opening of a portal, and therefore you summoned them there,
All right? So the first one, we don't do a Ouija board. The second one, maybe. Or we go back to the same location and we Ouija board it.
2 fire. We got 2. Got 1 more to get.
I touched a noggin.
She touched the noggin.
You'll make cookies.
Oh, wait, now that we have 2, give me 1 for good luck. Then we both have 1 in our inventory.
Okay. Head for good luck.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's what we used to say right before a big performance.
Pack spawning is legit. Unfortunately, it's just a bunch of, like, not the right skellies. That's not the skellies I wanted. I like to make them all shoot each other, though.
I just want rid of their bodies.
Understandable.
That went through him. That... Calling bullshit on that one. That went through him. What game am I playing here? This is Minecraft. This is an exact game. It's not Tarkov. I mean, come on. Asshole's a neutral gender? I
True.
agree. I agree.
Bitch can be too, really.
Yeah, bitch is neutral. I would say bitch is neutral, yeah.
I saw a clip the other day of, it was an old clip with Jim Henson and Ralph. Remember the dog from the Muppets?
Mm-hmm.
And he called somebody a son of a bitch on like a late night show. And everyone was like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like, wait, that's the nicest thing a dog can call anybody. That's the nicest thing a dog can get called or something like that. That was funny. I liked it.
It's pretty good.
Rolf was my favorite when I was a kid.
Dude is neutral. Dude has always been neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Hermie and her sister call each other dude.
Oh, yeah, we call each other dude all the time.
Constantly.
Oh, shit. Fire Islander's got a brisket ready to go
I want pics, Fire. I want pics.
I want smells.
Well, we'll have to settle for pics unless you're going to Fire's house.
Somebody stop me. Well, instead of going to fucking work, I can go to Fire's house and have some brisket. Sign me up. Live stream from Fire Islander's house. Now with more brisket. Maybe Raj will make some smoky deviled eggs to bring along.
I'm still fine-tuning the meat process, although the meats are getting very, very good. I wouldn't call them... I think a barbecue pitmaster is probably going to be better at than I am right now, right? But those eggs, I would put those eggs genuine, no bullshit, no cap, no kappa, straight up. I would put that in front of like Gordon Ramsay. Be like, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I think
they're that good.
I think he would.
Oh hell no. No.
So good.
No. I got the deck, the tent, and a grill outside. There is no shutting down this operation there somewhere else. This is a 24/7, 365 operation. I'm gonna be winter grilling out there. Are you kidding? That's freaking great. Because like in the summertime, it's really fucking hot, you know. But in the wintertime, it'll be like I'm next to the fire, right?
And Raj is like, I'm just gonna shovel my way out there.
Well, that's why I put the thing there, right?
Yeah. All right, let's go downstairs, maybe both of us.
You want to go downstairs?
Yeah, let's go downstairs.
Let's go down the stairs.
I love Crocodile Rock with Muppet Crocodiles. It's like combines my two favorite things, Elton John and Muppets. I remember when Rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun. Holding hands and skimming stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own.
Okay, you need to see this now? You have not seen it? Really? Oh, yeah.
Crocodile Rock, I mean, it's kind of...
It's a little old.
It's been around for a while. If you have Disney Plus, it is probably on The Muppet Show. But it's definitely on YouTube, probably. You have the gas benefit?
Oh my god, did you, Alright, where are my space nerds at? We got some space nerds in the chat? I saw a thing today. And I was like, what? It actually took me back. I was like, what did he just say? So, I saw a clip of Buzz Aldrin on
Ooh, whole pack. Going to.
Oh.
All right, everybody, give me some noggin energy.
No noggin.
No noggin. Let me stand here and shoot at him.
No, bring in the next one. You want it, or do you want me to do it?
I'll get it.
Go for it. Get your noggin.
I feel confident.
Noggin!
Noggin!
We got 3!
Noggin!
Let's go!
Noggin!
Let's go, Hermie! We did it! You want to kill a wither?
Noggin! Kinda.
You kind of want to get the fuck out of here?
What? Yes.
All right, so it was a clip of Buzz Aldrin on Conan O'Brien.
And how long ago was this?
I think it's fairly recent. And Buzz Aldrin, and I don't know that he's like saying the right things or know that it was the right questions or whatever, but Buzz Aldrin said, he's like, I can remember distinctly, and I don't think anybody's ever going to forget when we saw the moon landing, right? And Buzz Aldrin says nobody was filming that. That was just all puppeteering. But you relate that to. I was like, what did he just say? What did he just say?
Oh no! Why would he do that?
I know. I was like,
I think I would probably fuck with people too, but at the same time, when you hear like Buzz Aldrin say it, you're like,
I know.
You are just feeding the fire, friend.
I'm going, what did he just say? I'm pretty sure I heard what he just said. He's like, there was nobody filming it.
Oh my god. What is wrong with him?
I was like, holy shit.
Mark Hamill and Pigs in Space in character. That's fantastic. I don't remember that one. I have to go back and watch that one too.
There's one with Mark Hamill? Damn.
There were so many like really, really good, like talented people on that weren't like the best known. But they always had a really good ear for like good musical guests and stuff.
The cameras were filming, no cameramen were. It's all about Animal on the drums. Drum!
I like did you see the Animal Buddy Rich drum off?
Yeah.
That's the classic one.
They're
right?
both Buddy Rich, though.
I know. Well, you mean that skinny little Muppet can't play the drums? Say it ain't so.
I had a drum instructor once that, when he was younger, did a couple of shows that he was the roadie for Buddy Rich, right? And a lot of times...
How was that?
You know who it was, and the dude is probably as big of an asshole as Buddy Rich, so I'm sure there was a
my
clash of
God.
personalities. But anyway, the long story short, Buddy had a multiple band lineup gig, and somebody asked Buddy Rich, and he was doing the setup for this, carrying in Buddy Rich's drums. It's nighttime.
I know.
Sleep now. All right.
That's why I'm walking toward the bed.
And so there was another band that was supposed to play before them, and he asked, hey, buddy, can I use your drums? Right? Because a lot of times it's a common thing to ask the other drummer if you mind if you share a kit, right?
Right.
And the headliner usually puts their stuff up, and you ask, can you use it? So he says, Buddy Rich says to the guy, he goes, yeah, you can, but you can't move anything. Do not move my drums an inch. Where I set them up, you have to play them exactly where they sit. And Buddy Rich is such an asshole. Here's what he did. He put like one tom facing the opposite direction, right?
Aww.
Like a cymbal like over here, like the most unearned, and like a tom way over there.
Oh.
But this is where like you get away with being the asshole, because the guy obviously was not playing drums super well, because all of his muscle memory movement stuff wasn't really there. Buddy Rich came out and didn't touch a goddamn thing and still tore it up, like on this weird ass fucking setup. He didn't change any of it. And he just was like, you know what? I can play like this. Watch this. Yeah. Check that out. Buddy Rich.
I'm Buddy Rich when I fly off the handle.
Buddy Rich when I fly off the handle. Okay, we need decision time. We need Wither Roses. Okay, absolute must-have for this playthrough.
Okay.
That took a long time to get Wither Skulls.
It really did.
You also need a kill shot on a Wither.
I do.
So, we could...
Okay. I knew you were talking about doing golems before.
Yes.
Can we do other animals?
We could do anything. It just has to kill something to get Wither Roses. But we're going to need at least one.
Okay.
If you tell me not to mess with it in a super asshole way, I'll probably fuck with it. Passive mobs create flowers. Yep, they do. My question is this, though. I've always been curious. You know that little end portal trap thing that we do?
Yeah.
For killing it?
Yeah.
If you put things in there, do they die to that stuff and get flowers? I actually don't know that.
Like underneath where we put them?
Yeah.
Probably. So here's the thing. How do you flood the room with chickens if we fight it in the end? I mean, not that it's hard. Not that it's hard to.
But
find.
you need to have we need to preemptively have a chicken farm to do that.
Right.
Does that actually produce? Like I don't think the initial explosion can create flowers, right?
I don't think so. Mecha doesn't think so.
So here's the opposite thing, right? Then we have him in a space that we know that we can get flowers from, right? Down in the bedrock area. We'll put some golems down there. So we absolutely get flowers. But then you have to kill it.
I still have to kill it.
And that's going to be a loose wither.
Why do we have to do golems?
Golems are the only reason I say golems, right?
Because that's going to reduce my chance of getting a kill shot.
No, all right. Hear me out. Snow golems.
Oh.
They
I'm
just throw
thinking
snowballs
iron
out.
golems. Yeah, okay.
If we put iron golems, then one of the reasons that we do the iron golems is so you can kill them safely. So the iron golems will kick its ass.
Right,
and
right.
Inevitably, a few of them will die, and then we'll get some roses that way. That's how I normally get hardcore wither roses. But you getting a kill shot on a loose wither in a pit is a little monka.
It is a little monka.
That's like it's a really because you have to melee it too. So you have to get in there. You have to
I
get
got
in
you.
there.
I got you.
So here comes the decision point. Do we want to try to set up a way that we can do both of those things together? There's a potential that you won't get the kill shot.
There's a potential that we'll have to get more.
Or there's a high potential that you have a really difficult fight scenario that could potentially kill you in the hardcore run. Or do we hunt 3 more skulls? Have you broken the seal, I guess is the question, right?
Right. I feel better about it now. I feel like we could get more. Maybe it's hubris. Maybe not.
How long from now? That's going to be the last
Yeah,
advancement.
the Wither Roses for how did we get here?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Yuna.
Hi, Yuna, what's up?
You're going to be on your... Are you moving out? Are you going to get in your own place? It is scary. It is scary because anything you do that's new that you don't know the thought patterns yet is scary. But you know what?
You'll be fine.
You can learn all those thought patterns and then it'll be like nothing. Like a year from now, you'll be like, that was nothing. It was nothing to be scared of.
Hermie? Here's that.
Noggin, bro?
You have the sand?
I don't have the sand.
Get the sand of the soul.
I'm a soul sand. I'm a soul sand. Bow, 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 bow.
Have you checked how many?
4? I had 69 before I got one. I have
83, and that was 4 and 83.
2 and 73.
So, if you do all that, yeah, you have to do some more responsibilities. I will say this. If I could give any little bit of advice, and this is something that I have screwed up, don't, as much as you can, try not to fall behind on any of your utility bills. Because there's times where you're like, well, I won't get shut off. I can skip it this month. You get behind on multiple where if you're on all of your bills, like I'm paying it right before I get shut off. Try not to get to that point.
It's hard to come back from.
You could get screwed pretty heavy. Not in a good way. Like really not in a good way. You ready, Herms?
Yeah, sure. I have a bucket of milk and everything.
Not gonna need it, but
Well, just in case. Hi.
noggin, bro.
Noggin. You have a girlfriend for what? Paying your bills? Shit, what kind of...
Wait, when are we gonna sugar mama? Hermie, let's
I
get
know.
a sugar mama.
Oh. I feel like there's expectations.
I can deal with that. If you can deal with it, I can deal with it.
Oh, getting screwed the good way. Okay.
Oh,
I
getting
thought
screwed
you
the
meant
good
paying
way.
your bills. I was like, damn.
Oh, yeah, well.
Can't even get ahead. How do you expect you to sugar?
What are you talking about? I went down there in the first 15 kills and got in some noggin, man. It only takes me a couple trips to the bar. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Hermie's the one that has a little bit of trouble with the head.
I did have a little trouble with the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't make with the head. Oh, the Enderman. Ew, at least the Ender Centipede isn't here.
To be fair, though, in this particular scenario, when it comes down to getting a sugar mama, you don't usually receive sexual favors from your sugar mama, right? It's usually the other way around.
Unless they want to give you, unless that's their
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You understand how it all works?
Not really. Do I do it behind here?
What?
Where's the floor?
All right, see how there's a T pattern?
Oh, you just lay it right on top?
Yes.
Well, shit, bro. Do I put these in the front then?
Yep.
Ready?
I'm ready when you are, Sergeant
Ready?
Emery.
We do have gold helmets. I can move that.
Doesn't matter.
Raj says it doesn't matter.
To be fair,
To be fair.
punch him in the fucking dick.
I'm gonna go right now and punch him in the dick, okay? Swing, 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 swing.
How did it feel, baby?
To treat me like you do. Amazing!
Did you not want that? Here, it's your celebratory prize for dick punching.
It fell behind. I didn't get to get it even. Thanks. I got a Christmas tree star.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want a clip of that one right there. That's so good. Cause like with your helmet and the way your eyes are done, it looks like you're cross-eyed. And I threw that right in front of you, and it's like,
Clip it, I want to see it.
shiny object. Look at it. I don't know, Julian. I don't know. That other star is gonna do pretty good with my kitties.
Reach down there and give your nether stars a tug, bud. Alright, I'm beating the game.
Hey, we even slept in our own beds. I was like, did we, you know the thing?
Yeah. Alright, I feel
Happy!
happy. I do feel happy.
Wither Skelly dead!
What?
Want to make another beacon, actually?
Yeah, let's make
For
another
stuff.
beacon. A beacon.
Right near the beacon.
I don't know how to make a beacon. Don't laugh at me.
All right, let me see if we got this clip. Did you get it?
Obsidian.
I want to see if we got this, Herms.
Let me see this one. Get it even. Thanks. I got a Christmas star.
Look at that look right there. Look.
Thanks.
Ooh,
Thanks.
shiny thing. Ooh.
Thanks.
Nailed it.
Thanks for the clip. Thank you for the clip.
Perfect. It's just unfortunate, like, the way that the helmet's little nose guard, it just makes you look like... Do I look the same way? Sleepy time, Arms.
I don't think so. I don't think you do it. Let's look at your face when you get up.
Yeah, let's look at my face.
Let's look at your face. Here, look at me.
No, mine don't.
No. You're very cute. Aw. I love little Raj skin.
And to be fair, when you go to side, you can see that your eyes, like, it's only that angle. Like, it's only that
like,
angle.
straight on?
Yes. If you go to the side, you can definitely see that your eyes are over there.
Yep. Oh yeah, what, and like from below maybe.
Yeah, and especially if you do that. Like if you are here, let's
See for
recreate.
like.
Look at the object. It totally does look like.
Wait, let me see it on your screen because on mine it's not that bad.
Right here, hold on. I gotta be here.
Oh no, for some reason like when you're as far away as you are, it does it.
Yeah. All right. So look down. Right there. Right there. Thumb move up a little bit. Up a little bit. Perfect. I don't know, Julian. I have somebody understands that reference.
You and your trailer park boys.
I like Trailer Park Boys.
I could not. I tried.
It sounds like it means something completely different than it actually what I meant. I really like Trailer Park Boys.
Parentheses. The TV show.
Oh my god, nether bricks! I know, right?
Oh my god, nether bricks! So much mooing. Oh, where do you want to put our next beacon?
I don't know yet, actually.
Okay.
Um,
I'll just make some iron blocks.
let's knock out 3 things.
Vexes?
Yes, but we need to find a village to decimate. There's some really sad news released today. I know that the guy, the old guy that played the drunk landlord kind of guy. He died a while ago, and he was actually sober as a priest on Sunday. And he played that good of a drunk. It's amazing, right?
Was he always sober?
The elder ladies on that show died today. Marguerite, who was that? Oh, really? Ah, that's a shame.
Was that also Canadian?
Yes, 100%.
Because some forms of Canadian humor I get them, and some not so much. All right, beacon is in the box next to the ender chest.
Okay.
For when we come back.
Let's find a village to decimate.
We have lots of villages.
I know. Is there one to the south here?
Shit, yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Shit, yeah, bro.
Because if we have one next to this raid tower, that'd be kind of ideal.
You bet.
Something real nice. Ideally, though, I would kind of like a village that doesn't have like a big woods or a big hill.
Something that's not a big pain in the ass to fight.
I'm not seeing one out this way, Herms. You can't get Crocodile Rock out of your head now?
It's a sticky fucking song. I'm with you there.
That one will.
Just so the rest of you have to suffer with purity.
You know what? That's fair. We'll suffer it. We'll suffer together, right?
But the years went by and the rock dust died. Susie went and left us for some foreign guy. Long nights crying by the record machine. Dream about the Chevy and the old blue jeans. Whole lot of spruce over here. Okay, I found one, but it has a woods and a hill.
Oh, that's no. That's a no.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
It would be the worst. It would be like a really bad place to fight, actually.
That's not ideal at all.
No.
Levon gets stuck in your head?
I love Levon. That's one of my favorite Elton John tunes. Oh, here's one on a hill.
No.
No,
Imagine,
this one isn't bad, though.
No, imagine a circle around what would be considered the village center, right?
Yeah.
128 blocks in circle. Is there any space within 128 blocks where it'd be like a completely monka, they're trapped underneath this fucking ravine?
Maybe. But I'm thinking up here we get like a vantage point and just pew pew. We only have to make it to 5 and then fly away. After we kill a Vex. I punched a lot of them in dungeons this weekend.
A little different in actual Minecraft. All right, here's what I'd like you to do. I'm going to take my break. I need you to secure a villager in a house.
Well, is this good or bad?
Good enough. I mean, really, the only thing we need to do is kill a Vex and then be done, right? So, but we do need to make sure that all the villagers don't die before wave 1, right? As we're just kind of chilling out there, right? And we can throw a few golems out as well.
We have defense horses.
And we'll make a few golems potentially. But we just got to make sure that there's like one spot that like at least one villager that's like, you are in this space and you're not going to go anywhere. All right, I'll be right back.
I will say, where that is Elton John's worst song.
Which one?
Don't go breaking my heart.
No,
I
it's
get
not.
it if I try. Yes, it is.
Philadelphia
Yes, it
Freedom.
is. No, it's not. Damn it. No, it's not. Where's the snow? None of the raiders can climb. I just dug up way more than I wanted to right there. Hi, friends. What you doing? Are you guys, are we all like in the cauldrons? Are we all having a good time over here? Are we having fun? Are we going swimming? We making potions? What are we doing? Oh, they're all leather workers. Are we all working the leather? Yes. Yes. They look like they have an attitude. I don't like that. Oh, there's some big ass caves, huh, Rodimus? I'm gonna wait till nighttime and trap them in their houses with dirt blocks. Haha. Good plan, right? Yeah, that song is a miss for me. Like I can't like I just can't stand the sound of it. Oh look, bonus iron golem already. I'll bring the bell. They're all gonna come to the bell though. They're not gonna go in their houses, are they? Just gonna wait till it's almost nighttime anyway. I guess they do. Huh. Imagine knowing mechanics of things. When put them all in their houses. How about that? Oh, no green there, though. I know. Doesn't seem like that long ago. Maybe it does. Solved! Alright, let's write down these coordinates. Village! F3. Village 3923 2914 Raid Village. Okay. Ah! I just pushed a whole lot of buttons I didn't mean to push. Am I facing north? I am. Make sure I'm going the right way. I am. I need to go this way just a bit. Night flight. Too much forest, I guess. There's another one right there, though. There's so many villages. I feel like we didn't have as much luck finding them when we were just walking around and boating around, but now we can fly and you're like, village, 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 village. I'll go home and get more iron golem materials. Hi, Drown Farm. Fly by night away from I'm here. Change my life again. Coming in, I just can't pretend. Hi, Chunks. There we go. Cool. Nothing to see there. Everything's fine. Alright, let's get some more iron blocks, which I know we have out under the iron farm. And some pumpkins. We can make golem statue building.
You making golems? I'm back.
Yeah, hi. I found a village. I trapped some villagers in their houses. There's an Enderman around. I just saw his purple sparkles.
He's right here with a block of dirt. He left.
That's
though.
my fucking dirt block, you bitch. Get back here.
Oh,
fucker.
I kind of want to like. You guys ready? Let's get some cat jams.
This is like double time cat jams. This is like give yourself whiplash cat jams.
Cinematic montage.
Nick Broken cannot jam. Oh, Mecca.
It's like Elytra Race's song.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly what it's like. All right, I have golem ingredients. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Coordinates are 3923, 2914.
I'm gonna need those again.
I know.
Let me prepare a little bit.
What preparations are you doing?
Like foods and potions, perhaps.
What kind of potions do you think?
I mean, we could go with. Can I get those chords one more time?
Yeah. 3923,
39, 23,
2914.
29, 14. Okay, got it.
Cat ham.
Oh, cat ham. Ooh.
Rum ham.
Ooh,
No,
cat ham.
rum ham, come back. What are our potion options? Like, do we have like a protection potion?
Not really. I'm grabbing that strength, I think. We can make more, obviously. And I'm thinking like golden apples, maybe. So we can, like, in case of shit.
What's a strength? What goes into a strength potion? I do not know this off the top of my head.
Blaze powder. Awkward blaze powder.
I wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
Right? All right, this one's not nearly as of a cat jam. Oh, I already have 4.
For what?
Here's 4.
What, strength potions?
No, golden apples.
Oh, okay.
Here you go, Heather.
Thanks. And then can I redstone it to make it longer?
Yep.
Cool. Thanks for the apples.
Oh, anytime, baby. Preparation H. I call it Preparation H. I'm gonna call it the Alan Parsons Project.
There were a lot of good jokes in Austin Powers. It got overquoted. Kind of like Borat.
Yeah, baby.
And Beavis and Butthead. Yes. Ugh. I feel like it was years that everybody was doing that.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Was it? Was it actually years, or did it just feel like years?
It's a good question.
Oh, behave.
Oh, behave, baby.
Not for oral use, unless you end up like this. I made a butt pucker face.
Well played.
All right, got some strength potions so we can be super strong.
Now I gotta listen to more Alan Parsons. Pucker up, beehive, oh beehive.
Dude.
If you start saying that when we find a beehive,
I will not.
you're like, I'm good.
So we need to go to the Bedouin and farm. Like we need to go.
Yeah, we'll start a raid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is this south?
Yep.
How, like south, and then what direction? Oh, this is a fucking skip. Do you know what? You know what's really good for drum and bass? Melody would be cool. Like you can't just be like.
It can't just be a dot matrix printer solo.
Don't do that.
It's not that far away from the tower.
You're right. So it's like westish.
A little. Wait, is this the other direction?
Where are you going? You just come on back to the overworld there, baby.
I was just gonna go this way.
Well, you can do that too, I suppose.
What do people try to use preparation H for? I heard you can put it on like if you have like some if you have like puffy eyes, like you can put it on it like cuz it helps like depuff your hemorrhoids. It like helps like with puffy eyes for the same reason. I wouldn't do that though, but
Oh, Bannerman.
come, Mr. Bannerman, bury me bananas. I don't see any Bannermen.
I don't either. Let's fly away.
Should we go into the nether and come back?
No, it doesn't work.
Doesn't?
Nope.
Hell.
You could go into the nether. I have to fly away. But there used to be somebody in the overworld. 128 away.
Daylight come. Those three are so good. Not rub it in your eyes, Mecha. It's not in your eyes to light the heat. It's like under. Like
Oh, don't ever underestimate the stupidity of the human race.
I don't think. That was the weirdest thing in the world, how Beetlejuice used all that Harry Belafonte music.
Really?
I still think it's pretty weird. Like, in retrospect, you don't think it's weird? Jump in the line, rock the body and time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock the body and time.
Got it.
You're omened? Alright, let's go.
All right. 30.
It's 39.
29.
Yeah. It was period to his death. What, Beetlejuice? Was it?
Was it really?
Was that didn't seem apparent in the movie to me at all. But I mean, maybe. Who did it?
It's Mizzy. Thank you so much for the host. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Mizzy! Thank you for the host.
Okay, I see it.
You sees it? 2914.
Okay. Wait till you get here. I'm on the mountain right now.
I'm being slow about the whole thing. Can't figure out which direction to fly in.
Killing Vexes.
We got this, Raj. We got this.
Super excited for the Snapshot preview tomorrow. We are too. It's going to be something that we're going to try to do like every single week, guys. I thought you said someone else then. Wait, what? I see you over there.
I'm here somewhere. My chunks aren't loading great today. Yeah, I think with Vexes, we're going to need the flight.
Yeah, I want to fly. I want to be able to fly away.
Raj believes he can fly.
All right, you ready?
Why is there zombies? Why do I hear zombies? Hang on. What do I hear? Zombies.
Could be under the ground.
Could be. Guess. I trapped a whole bunch of them in their
Is
houses.
there a bell down there?
Yeah.
Can you grab the bell?
Like
Actually,
take it?
let me start the raid, then grab the bell and bring it up here.
Okay.
You see me up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
All right, I'm coming down to start the raid. You ready? As soon as I do, then you grab the bell.
Okay. Raid! We are almost halfway through the sub goal, guys. We do try to hit it every day, as we like to say, keeps the lights on and the internet flowing. So if anybody has any gift subs or Bezos bucks they'd like to drop on the channel, we'd appreciate it so much.
Turn the F in once, dude. And we have to sleep.
Of course.
It's fine. We can sleep during the raid. It's not a big deal.
What are they gonna do? Come up here and get us? I don't think so.
No. You aren't the only one having that problem with the chunk loading issues.
Chunklestons.
Oh, we didn't make any golems.
Oh shit! I have golem ingredients. After this wave, I can get. Well, I'll go.
Why
Down.
don't you just go down and do it? Yeah.
I'll do it now. I think I'll make them now. I just saw a pillager. Where'd he go?
Oh, there's a golem down there. Let's
Yeah,
kick
there's
their
one.
ass.
There is one.
Make a couple more though.
I will. Where'd you go, bud?
It's dead. Raid starting.
Oh,
Next wave.
you're right. It is. The villagers seem to be plumb freaking out, man.
On the mountainside.
Oh, yes, they are. Look at them go. That's
They're
satisfying.
doing great.
That's really fun to watch. Doesn't matter if I kill a bannerman, does it?
No.
Fuck you, Vindicator. Dropped an emerald.
They do that. What wave has this?
3.
Top.
Interesting. This is like hitting end crystals.
Kind of is, yeah. It's like that moment where you realize that like raids are not actually that scary. You know what I mean? Like,
It's not.
all right, we got that mother trucker.
A witch!
What wave is it, by the way?
This is 3.
No. What wave is the invoker?
Oh,
That's what I'm
5,
asking.
I think, right?
5.
Oh, come on. Thanks, Pinky. You've always been there for me. I just want to be cool and like be on a house like you.
From the swamp.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Oh, come on. That was a hit.
Oh. Oh, come on.
All right, I'm getting a little scared now. What was that? Which wave is this?
This is 4.
Okay.
Oh, can I not? You're welcome.
What?
This is 5.
This is 5.
Wait. That's not... The last one isn't over.
Come on! Oh, come on. That went through him! Alright, there's 2 remaining. There's one over there.
I see one. 1. Where's the other one?
That's where the bell comes in. I was right here. It's by me.
Oh, I see him. It's pretty satisfying how they're how they go up in the air. All right, strength potions on.
Here we
We
go.
can do this, Raj. We can do this. All right, there's some water over there. We can
Top,
land.
top.
Okay.
Where's the evoker?
That's
He's on the side. I see him.
You see him?
Yep. We gotta trigger the Vexes.
Okay. Where is the evoker at?
He's on the side of the mountain.
Which one is he?
So in the black robe.
They all look the fucking same.
He's dead. The golem killed him.
Whoops. Well, we'll probably have one next round too, right? Do we kill
Unless
the...
that's one.
Wait.
No, it's not. It's not.
All right, so... Bell is wall hacks during raids. What does the bell do during raids?
Oh, it makes them have illumination.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's why I told you to grab the bell. I thought we were going to be up there, but
I have it.
why don't you just put it on top of the house? Like on one of the houses that we're on.
I'm not on any houses because it takes me too long to get up there.
Wow.
That's true. Alright, hold up. Let me, before you kill them, last 2, let me jump up on here. And I'll get the bell going.
Ding it. Ding the bell. Watch what happens.
Cool.
Did it not happen?
It did not happen. Is there a range that they're not
I
in?
don't know. Maybe. Tip it again.
Well, that was a thing.
It should go zoom and then show you like.
It didn't go zzz.
Mm,
I right-clicked it. That's the right
I
thing,
guess.
right? All right. Food up. All right.
to the right, to the right, to the right.
Yep. Looking for the evoker. He's in the back.
He's in the back. I see him.
You see him?
Vex,
All right.
Vex. Come on.
Where- Okay.
No, I'm hoping for Vex. Summon, motherfucker. Summon.
There he is right there.
Yep.
Are you mad enough at us?
There he goes.
You see, there they are. They're out.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I see him down there. Where's he? Did you just go in the house? You went in the house.
Yeah, they go through blocks.
Well, that's annoying.
Got it.
Jesus Christ. All right, my turn. Where's Mia Vex? Was that an evoker dying? Yes, it was. Cool.
I did get hit pretty hard by some Vexes. Just really careful on your life bar, you know?
Yeah.
Mountain?
Okay. I'm hoping to get some Vexes. Now, that's the whole goal
Evoker
of this.
is on the thingy.
On the okay, on the
He's
Ravager?
he's a rider. He's a rider.
Okay, he's on the Ravager.
Oh, he's summoning.
Okay.
I don't see any Vexes, though.
I don't either. We're gonna have to get closer.
There's another one on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe need to get closer.
That didn't work. An autobiography. There's one right by me.
He's right here, yeah. He's summoning. Vex is out.
They're all on you. Did I get that? I didn't get the
Advancement because it's not an advancement. That was my last mob.
Oh,
Did you hit him? Did you kill him?
I think I did.
Well, let's fly away and then come check. The raid won't disappear, so.
Okay.
I need to sleep anyway.
No, did not.
Okay.
Wait, it's before W. Hang on. Where are you sleeping?
Top of the mountain?
Okay.
Let's watch Hermit Camp? Oh, that's true.
We're sleeping and then I'm looking again. Stats, mobs. I was in W's, but it's before that. I did. Yes, I got it.
That's it. Cool.
Okay,
We're
so
good.
mobs are how many? That's under advancements, right?
Yeah.
Adventure, excitement of Jedi craves not these things. 3 more. I need Guardian, Elder Guardian, and Zoglin.
Yep. Might as well take care of this raid, though.
Yeah, let's take care of this raid.
Well,
I
Golem
need a
seems to be doing okay.
hero.
Just want to make sure that
Oh,
the
shit.
invokers are dead.
Yep.
I'm taking
Oh.
mountain shots.
Big mad guy. Mountain shots out of work.
Sniper duel.
Guardian. Elder Guardian. And Zoglin.
I
Is
think
the
the invoker's dead.
Is the Ravager dead too? Because
I don't know.
I don't mind killing these two by hand. Come here, Vindicator. Dude hits like a truck too, though. Not
Yes,
gonna
he
lie.
does.
Oh my god.
That's why I'm always on the hills. 2 raiders remaining. Where's that bell at? It's over here.
On the Haas. See him?
Oh, they're on the hill. There must be a range on it.
Running around like crackheads.
What's the deal, Scholar? Watching you, watching me, watching you. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, we got a hit. Oh, come on.
Let's go, big boy. Little punch on that bell. Let's go. Where's that? Mine's dead.
Near the village. Let's go.
We win!
Raid victory! We did it, guys.
Yay! I'm picking up this random.
Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Ding, 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 ding,
Let the
ding.
villagers back out of their houses.
All right, and we killed the Vexes. All right,
Got
so
the
that
Vexes. That was what we were going for.
not bad, Hermie. G's. GG's.
All right, now let's let the villagers out of their houses.
Not as hard as you worried about.
I mean, it still feels pretty monka.
There was a very close to death there, actually. I got hit by a Vexes pretty hard. I had to eat my golden apple and fly away. But then I caught one out of the corner of my eye. I was like, plang! One shot, one kill kind of shit. You know what I mean? Highlight in Overwatch right there.
That's right.
Shareable moments with friends. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, that's the raid. Okay, a couple other ones that I want to sort of start to knock out here.
I would like to finish out my
That's one of the things I'm going to knock out. So
Yeah.
the rest of your kills, right?
Yep. Guardian, Elder Guardian, Zoglin. I do want to take my break first.
All right, go ahead and do that.
It's about that time.
I want to start setting up for Subspace Bubble.
Okay.
And hopefully biomes when it comes down to nether biomes.
Yeah, we do need to do that, but we're gonna tie that in with the other thing, right? The shulker, or with the other thing, the strider.
I mean, yeah, we have to breed the Striders too.
Yeah.
But less armor hurts. Yeah, it does. It really, really does.
It's difficult, right? Like you can just land, but the Vexes to fly away from them. It is nice being able to like punch them in Minecraft dungeons and take out some aggression on them.
Yeah, it's true. Golems did an amazing job there as well. Got to give props to the golems.
It is satisfying to see the raiders like go flying up in the air when the golems hit them.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so that was solid. Good run. All right, so you're gonna take your break. You need to do
Guardian, Elder Guardian, Zoglin.
Zoglin.
Did you get your Zoglin?
I got my Zoglin.
Okay. Because I know that the one.
You notice when I got that took the advancement of all monsters kills?
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
That's when I killed all the monsters. Vex was the very last one.
I'll tell you what monster you didn't kill, and that's your goddamn smart ass.
Well, that's not going to die. People have tried. Yes, he did. I did.
Yes, he does. Oh, this is
How far in the nether do we have to go again, guys?
7,000 blocks, which in the nether is less than
How far in the nether do we have to go?
like 900.
Is it 800, 900? What is it? I'm thinking right now it's 700 blocks.
It's 7,000. It's 7,000 divided by 8.
700 blocks.
That's not the math.
700 to 750? That's not the math, right? That would just be by 10, not by 8s.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking right now is spawn that far away?
I don't think it's quite that far away. We could count it. We could, check it, but. $875. Thank you.
Okay, how about we just do this strat then? Let's just make a freaking. Calm down, everybody. Jesus.
It's
All right.
time.
Apparently it's
You-
time.
You've arrived on a rather special day, Raj.
Look at that kelp farm. Looking great.
I have a milk bucket now for no fucking reason. No fucking reason.
And you didn't even need it, Hermie. Didn't even
need it. Yeah, I don't think spawn's far enough either.
I agree.
All right. All right. Break time. 1,000 by it's 7,000 by 8. If you look at the advancement, it's 7,000 blocks. Oh, Cheyenne, don't do that. That's an earworm. I wish it wasn't, but it is. Okay. I just squished my bow bun for the day. Are we just going for it? Are we just going in one direction?
I don't think of a better strat because we need to do two things, right? We need to find all nether biomes and we need to travel 7,000 blocks. So I'm thinking we start on a portal, right? And I think the end portal is the farthest one. So if we just go 875 blocks down a tunnel one way and just make a portal, and wherever the cards may lie, they may. Hopefully we find some biomes along the route.
It would be wonderful if we did.
And the reason is shoes. True. Sometimes you just got a hoobastank. Yeah, but isn't it horrible at the same time? You're kind of a little disappointed in yourself, you know? You're like, why is that in my head?
Do you remember their first single, Crawling in the Dark, though? That shit was pretty banging.
That was actually pretty banging.
Right?
Yeah.
I've been crawling in the dark, looking for the answer. And then they came up with obviously, like, the record labels were like, we need you to appeal to a wider audience, so we're going to have you do the Reason song. And everybody's like, ugh. And Nickelback's like, wider audience, you say?
Kind of. Ew, I hoobastanked. I did. Man, I don't know what I did last night, but I drank a lot of cheap American beer, had some Taco Bell, and this morning I hoobastanked. Let me tell you.
Isn't it like...
That's
It's
exactly
like a Dutch word for like, it's like a Dutch like gravy brand or something. It's like something really weird. Anyway, I will be right back. You had to help Nickelback load their gear into the hotel you worked at?
Did you really? Did you give him the hoobastank guy?
That was a good one.
Oh, you guys made me hoobastank.
Oh, did the girls come easy and the drugs come cheap?
And we'll all stay skinny because we just won't eat.
Every good gold digger's gotta wind up there. Every playboy bunny with the bleached blonde hair. Like
the best
the
line, though,
lyrics?
the way he says, hang out in the coolest bars. I don't want to go to the Viper Room, dude. You hear what happens there? People OD on cocaine. I busted out earlier, hung around forever. That shit hoobastank. Exactly. We should start using it like that. Be like, oh man, I don't know what I was eating last night, but today, woo, hoobastank farts, man. I'm telling you. Maroon 5 and Coldplay at this point in their careers are pretty much interchangeable.
Why would you do Maroon 5 dirty like that? At least they attempt to write their own songs. Come on. Hi, Mr. Wiggly.
That's Mr. Wiggly.
Dude.
I kind of see what you're saying, like, in terms of that, but Coldplay is literally the Milli Vanilli of this generation. Like, they kind of are. Like,
Fuck you, Chris Martin.
I'm sorry. Like, some of their stuff is catchy. I get it. It's like, okay, decent stuff, but you're like, but I think the reason that we have that sort of...
I'm back in because...
I thought you were just going to take a break.
I am going to take a break, but I have to, like, point out to the fact that I think there's a game, a board game called Mr. Wiggly.
Oh, really?
Yes. Is that true?
The Milli Vanilli of this generation. You like that? But I think a lot of the things that, like, oh, this is kind of a cool song by Coldplay, the reason that you do is because you've already heard it. And you think of it, you remember it fondly from your youth.
What about the Clocks one? That one makes me like viscerally angry.
That one makes you angry?
Yeah, the Clock song. Clocks. It goes like that.
Yeah, I know what song you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty fucking spot on. Sounded exactly like it.
I think it was a slightly bit more sarcastic than the actuals. I feel like they were serious when they sang it. Just saying.
They thought they were too.
But I mean,
Can you play that? Can you play that piano line like seriously?
sleep. Is your hoobastank, is it yellow? If your hoobastank is yellow, consult a doctor. Latest song with the BTS could have been released with Maroon 5 and would have been wouldn't have batted an eyelid.
Coldplay has a song with BTS. Oh my god. Now I'm really taking a break.
Take your break.
On that note.
On that bombshell.
On that bombshell.
Yeah. I think I will argue. I would say Maroon 5 has better vocals.
Oh yeah, they do.
and like a very large step ahead. What's up, Blake J? How you doing? No fucking way. Chad, I actually busted the obsidian on the back of the fucking farm. Really? I know we got some efficiency, but come on. How did that happen? What? That's actually impressive. I don't even know my own strength, bro. Through hard work, perseverance, no days off, constantly not dying, protein shakes, I got bigger muscles. Rush smash. Yeah. Look, here it is. The obsidian just squirted out over here, too. Ooh, I thought squirt. I don't even know my own strength, man. I don't know how I did that. Okay, Shaggy, time to lose the muscles. Nice muscle shirt. Muscles coming tomorrow. Better get a tracking number on those. At some point, one-hit wonder, 80s tunes, I'm sure that completely sucks, still have a place in my Gen X heart. Yeah, for sure. I mean, for sure. There's some decent Maroon 5 songs, though. Vocals are pretty good. I mean, it's pop, right? It's pop. Pop is pop is pop. And Coldplay, although a good performing band, is not exactly the most original people. They're exactly... Oh, hear me out. Here's going to be my argument, right? Coldplay is like... So we'll say like... what are like the opposite things that you go? You know, back and forth. You say like... Perfume is to shit as Coldplay is to the Grateful Dead. Let's do it the other way around. Shit is to perfume as Coldplay is to the Grateful Dead. All right? Hear me out on this. Coldplay is a good performing band and a good studio band, right? But they can't write for shit. They steal the songs, right? So, Grateful Dead can really write some decent songs, but they can't perform for shit. Right? I'm sorry for the deadheads out there. I know that, you got Dick's Picks and all that stuff. Yeah, that's right. I said Dick's Picks. Those who know what I'm talking about. But I'm sorry, but the Grateful Dead are a horribly performing band. Terrible. Terrible on stage. But they're good songwriters. I'm going with that argument. Yep. Polar opposites. Coldplay and Grateful Dead. There you go. Because personally, I love listening to Grateful Dead songs played by anybody but the Grateful Dead. You were required. No, I think they gave out acid at the door. Here's your ticket and your acid, sir. They give you a little, tablet. Looks at Dick's Picks pile. Sad face. Oh, are you a Dead fan? All right, look. I actually really like, I have to say like Scarlet Begonias. I really like Scarlet Begonias. That's like a really solid tune, man. I really like that tune. But, oh no, I just fucked it. So where'd you go? Did we just lose that hopper? It's just gone now? The ticket was the acid? All right. As a Dead fan and somebody who has the Dick's Picks pile, it's an outlier band, but I like them, but I do prefer their studio recordings. Precisely. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I'm giving Grateful Dead the credit that where credit is due, which is that they are really, really good songwriters. Like, solid. Like, legit solid. Like, very, very good. Their live performances, and the reason that they're, like, big in the, the whole hippie scene, a lot of it was to do with the fact that they just never stopped touring. And people could just, like, leave their house, go on the Grateful Dead tour, and then that was the years of the life. Come on, swim, you son of a bitch. Keep swimming, you son of a bitch. There you go. Hey, for the amount of weed in their systems, there is amazing to know what a guitar is. I mean, I think weed's the least of their worries. You basically grew up 10 miles from the dead zone. You ran into deadheads all the time. Yeah. Although, I have to say, there is a... when did swim mode become a thing? 113? I saw an ad on the back of like a High Times magazine. You know, the back of the ads. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. But there's an ad for a rehab clinic. All right. And the ad was Jerry Garcia. Okay. A picture of Jerry Garcia and his guitar. Like the famous look, you know. Jerry Garcia with his smile, you know. Big old beard. Big old beard with his guitar, you know. Has got that look on his face. And a coffin. Okay. And the rehab center ad said, "We cured Jerry, we can cure you too." No, I mean in the back, you know, right next to the porn ads and the weird sex things. There's a picture of Jerry in a coffin. It said, "We cured Jerry, we can cure you too." It's so morbid, isn't it? I was never into the dead, really, but they were into harder stuff than weed. Yeah. It killed them. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, damn, that is fucking cold, right? There's an album out there. Yeah, if you are a Dead fan, then I would recommend you check it out. It's called Jazz is Dead, and it's all these like awesome studio musicians playing Grateful Dead songs, but like in like a modern jazz thing. If you haven't heard it, if you're a Dead fan, definitely check out that album. It's called Jazz is Dead. Fantastic album, fantastically played. I think that was shoot, what's his name? Your dad loves that album? Yeah, it's a great album. It's super good. Super, super good. Something's on the side of the truck says something like, "Don't wear a mask. We always have room." I think I saw that one too. I was like, so morbid. That's so my sense of humor, though. I'm like, damn. Damn. Should I forget I'm an old man now? Yeah. So there's that. We had one guy... I had a friend of mine that was real big into doing the tour thing. I think he did 2 years, maybe 3 years. I went to music school with him. But he had a friend that was local. It wasn't really my friend. I met him through him. That he used to do on Grateful Dead tours. All right. How many people in chat, if I say people that were touring with the Grateful Dead, don't know what I mean? If I say somebody who was a Deadhead, who knows what I... Does everybody know what I mean when I say a Deadhead? Like somebody that followed the Grateful Dead around for years and years and years. All right. So, you might not know this, but they're not exactly the most employed group of folks that were doing that at the time. So, people had to do whatever they would do for money. And apparently what this guy did, which is in a small way genius, but in the another way completely unethical, all right? What he would do is he'd go to the local Walmart in between tours and he'd buy like a 15-pack of VHS tapes, right? And then what he would do is he would take all the little stickers on the VHS tape and be like live Dead concert, whatever year, whatever date, right? And he would just write the date on it. And he would sell these blank bootleg tapes as like live bootleg recordings, okay? Which is kind of genius because, like, who has a VCR on the Dead tour? You know, like, they're like, oh, yeah, I got this thing. So he would sell them for like $20 or something like that, which is in one way genius and another way just completely unethical, right? Now, turns out somebody figured out what he was doing after he was making his money to go from tour site to tour site by selling these blank VHS tapes. And somebody did an acid wash of him. Do you guys know what that is? So the hallucinogenic drug known as LSD comes in liquid form, and they put one single drop on little pieces of paper, and then you get like your tab of your hallucinogenic, okay? But it's in a liquid form. What acid washing is, I'm talking about like clothes, is when they take the bottle of the pure acid and spray somebody with it. And that apparently somebody figured out that he was ripping all these people off, and they did that to him. That dude was on a trip to fucking Jupiter for about 3 years of his life, and he was not right. Like, absolutely not right. Like, his brain was in outer space, dude. The most crazed, weird, out of touch with reality dude I have ever seen in my life. Of all the shows I've been live, Yes was by far the best, but I'm biased. What year did you see Yes? I saw Yes with Alan White on drums, not Bill Bruford. I would have loved to have seen Yes with Bill Bruford. He was not right to begin with? I don't know that he was. I didn't know him before then, but he was definitely flying around the solar system in his brain. Circa 1987. I saw him in the 90s. He's got to blast Jimmy Neutron. I know. Just talking to him, I was like, "Oh my God, you are not in touch with what is here, like at all." This dude was just like, I almost felt bad for him though, because it was like 10 years later, and he was still fucked up. That goes to show you don't rip off the dead fans. Yep, exactly. But this dude was like that. I think he had not sudden trip. I think tripping was his norm. It was like, oh, today I know that there's people, right? Not blobs of color floating around in my world. My spaceship. Here, Dennis Leary, we have the case of acid wash dead man. I don't know whatever happened to that dude. Fuck reality. He was too far away, though. Unfunctionally far away. No, I'm not saying perpetuating the... All right, I'm going to be careful when I say this. First of all, we'll preface this by saying don't do drugs. They're bad, right? Don't do drugs. But most of the music that you like to listen to was created under some sort of narcotic. Okay? I'm just saying. You also met Dennis Leary? You made a sandwich for him? Dennis Leary? I'd imagine that dude might be a little scary in person, actually. Trucks are bad, okay? But yeah, just, drugs are bad. Yeah, don't do them. They've also ruined a lot of lives. I like George Carlin's take on this. If you guys have not heard the rant, he goes, drugs are not bad. Drugs are really good. That's why people do them. People don't do them because you feel like shit. People do them because you feel really good when you take drugs. But that only lasts for a little bit. And then you might get a little hungover the next day, maybe a little, extra. But then eventually what happens is that feeling of euphoria and good feeling goes away and the feeling of pain increases. And when it gets to the point where it's only pain and you're doing the drugs to get rid of pain, then you're in a very bad state. You're in that addictional point and you can't do it. I love that little take on it. It's like, you don't do it because people don't do it because like, oh wow, that really made me feel like shit. No. That's not how it begins. But he's like, I really hope. It was like he said it to the point where I really hope that people get to the realizational point, be like, this is no longer fun. This is no longer feels good. Let's stop doing that, right? Yeah, chasing the dragon. Yep, exactly. It's dangerous. It is a dangerous thing, and if you're somebody who has struggled with that sort of thing, or have known somebody who has struggled with that sort of thing, it is not a pretty sight. Very not pretty. Same deal with crayons. You came to peer pressure and can't stop. I'm like, yo, what about that? Yo, give me the greens, man. Does not do random drugs training. A few years ago, I happened to be in a dinner with a senior legal counsel. We happened into the conversation about a drug test policy. He goes, no shit, we don't do drug tests. We were founded in the early 70s by a bunch of dudes living out of their VW van. Did so much shit back then, and a surprise, we're still alive. True. All right, let's do some Slow Spice bubbles. Weed was the highest I've ever had. The most memorable event was reenacting MechWarrior 3 with a friend who smoked the same amount. All right, hear me out on this. Preface it again by saying drugs are bad. And then I'll amend that by saying weed's not that bad. Legit. If that's your thing, dude, go for it. You're going to get no qualms from me on that one. The problem is I have a favorite color. And they keep running out at the Kmart, man. Keep going down there, man. I'm like, you got any more of that? Yo, Minecraft, chill. Connecticut is a green state now? Yeah. I think that most of it gets... I don't really agree with the... quite frankly, I don't really agree with the reasons of why weed was illegal in the first place. And there's a serious argument to be made that straight up booze is way more detrimental. And a good argument for that, too. Some of the worst people you ever met are potheads. Would you say it's because of the pot, or is it because they're just dicks? You know what I mean? Because the one true thing that I've learned is that despite any creed or whatever, right? People are still dicks. Hopefully that's the last of that. My name is not Dick. It's Richard. Some of the worst people I've ever met are potheads. Canada, you have more trouble with booze than weed. Yeah, agreed on that. I was super sick after my brother's wedding. On a flight home, my wife gave me a handful of pills and a few beers. Spent the next 3 hours drooling down the side of an airplane window while the unicorns escorted me home. Pretty sure she shipped me a few things that were less legal. Yes, probably. Who you call an asshole, asshole? Well, keep firing, assholes. Delta! That's a Delta. Yeah, no kidding. It doesn't change who you are. Either you're a dick or you're not, right? That dude's an asshole. Well, he smokes weed. Well, he's a high asshole. Right? I had a bit where where people said cocaine is fine, it just enhances your personality. But what if you're an asshole? Then you're an asshole on cocaine. Just kind of how it goes, yeah. Now we're only looking for Soul Sand Valley, ladies and gentlemen. He put the pin in the pudding. Oh, God. Well. Now for arguably the creepiest nether biome, the Delta. I need to make sure that I'm thinking about my contingency plans in case of shit happening. Magma slime comes down, kill it. I mean, at least it's not Ohio, Raj. Wait, what's wrong with Ohio? Is there something wrong with our nether, guys? You guys notice this? This has been like our nether. It's been all floating over a lava pool. The whole reason we use them is for mood-altering properties. I guess what it does, alters your mood. You act differently. Not saying it's good or bad. You do act differently. That's true. I mean, it's Ohio.
What's in Ohio?
I think it's just straight-up Ohio busting. It's like, but
Fuck
it's
you, Ohio.
Ohio.
Sup, guys? What are we talking about?
Suck it. You suck it. Suck it.
Thank you very much to the host, Strawberry Pop-Tart, I think it
Hey,
was. What's up, Strawberry?
Strawberry.
Welcome back. We got on the Grateful Dead, and then,
Oh, now we're talking about mood-altering substances somehow?
yeah, amazingly,
One leads to another?
we made the small, the small hop from Grateful Dead to mood-altering drugs.
Drugs by it, okay.
Yeah, it somehow made a very.
I think the Hockey Hall of Fame is in Columbus, if I remember properly. Speaking of things that are in Ohio. Far dead in Ohio. That's the best thing about Ohio is that song.
I don't know. I feel like it's it hits hard the first time you hear it, but the more you hear it, the more you realize it's not that good. The real
The
thing.
song?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. The only thing that I really like about it is the guitar riff. It's sick.
It's pretty sick.
That guy's on fire. That guy died.
This girl is on fire.
I have some good news.
All right. What is the good news?
I found the last biome that you require.
Oh, nice. Do you need a torture?
Possibly. But I mean, I'm getting to second break time here. Yo! Grateful Head. Ooh. You should have been doing that when we were hunting for the noggins, dude.
Thank you, Eon.
We
Which way did you
are
go?
Grateful to the head. All right, so you know the little pathway that goes from to Raid Farm?
Yes.
Go through that portal. I'm going that way.
There's a Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto.
Is that the Canadian Hockey Hall of Fame?
Probably.
Just thinking a bit ahead here.
A bit ahead.
Ooh. All right, that's gonna. As soon as you come out here, you're probably gonna get hot tourist destinations. Although I want to kind of safeten this up pretty good here, because
Not many Leafs in the Hockey Hall of Fame.
it's only for the Maple Leafs.
Sorry, bruh. No. It's the Hockey Hall of Fame, so it's anything but the Leafs. Sorry, bud. Fucking embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. Alright. Torch. 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 Torch.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Ready, chat? 3, 2, 1.
Da-da-da-ding.
Almost counted that down properly.
You almost did. Torch.
Hot tourist destinations. Well, prior to 1965, they kicked ass.
I mean...
I think we call that the Kansas City Chiefs argument.
Great googly moogly.
No, I can't say that anymore, though,
No,
because
you
they
can't.
actually got good. But for a
Yeah.
while, that was the case. I call that the Kansas City. What is up with these Endermen? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. They bring their biome. Look at them.
They do. They do bring their biome around, don't
They
they?
just slap their biome all over the place. Like, yo, this is my place now,
They're
yo.
slapping them.
I don't know why it was like a
How
little
much
bit of.
cobble did you bring?
I bought like 2 shulkers.
Do you want me to roof it?
I definitely would like a roof in this.
All right.
Also, buttons might not be terrible. This is slime country.
We can't stop here. This is slime country.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, let me go, if I wanted to be real ballsy, I could just use one of these trees. How ballsy am I feeling? Maybe not that ballsy. I'm not gonna lie. On my way out here, I'm like, I'm just gonna get the hoglin real quick.
There should be 2 there, actually.
Raj did fish, yes.
I did fish, yeah, I did.
He fished.
Did you ever swim? No. Just drowned several times.
Tried really hard, though.
Feel a little self-conscious about it, actually.
Actually, I went up to say goodnight to Skinner Bees, and she has passed out. She's probably a tired little beezo.
Oh, it's play week.
I know.
I was thinking we're going to do Saturday. Sound good?
Heck week. Well, I mean, there's no other time that makes sense.
Right.
So yeah, let's do it.
So it made sense to me. But I think at some point we should have instead of personally both assuming that we think the same thing, we should probably say the thing where we're like, yeah, agreed?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh God,
I'm tired. Sorry.
angry
It's okay.
piglets. You're fine. I just saw an Enderman carrying a red square.
That's not his biome.
I know. I think he's a little confused.
I do think this is the creepiest of the biomes, though.
Assault Delta? Agreed.
Call me Enderman. You've been having some fun and Satisfactory. Yeah,
Cool.
Satisfactory is very good. It is solid. It's been a minute since we hit it. I have not, I'm going to be honest, since the last update that we played, it doesn't look all that different.
Oh, this is a motherlode shroom light tree. Look at this.
Heckin' yeah there, brud. Brud.
Brud?
I said brud.
I'm bread.
And yeah, we're about just around halfway on the sub goal today, guys. Do appreciate that. You love Basalt Deltas? I kind of like them, except in hardcore.
Yeah, I like it when I'm not trying to, like, not get knocked into the lava by slime.
Certainly don't mind them, but... Did you play when they added nuclear?
I don't think we
no.
did.
I think it was the update before that. I mean, I saw a little bit of it, but... We had there was the tubes, the people tubes where you can launch yourself from like amazingly high and use the parachute, which is fun as fuck.
The viaducts.
The viaduct things, yep. Whatever they're called. Those were super fun.
I'm just gonna go with the viaducts because that's what Lemming called them in thermal.
They're viaducts.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Trains were in. I think they were doing more with trains.
You like trains?
You're passing out. You have an essay due tomorrow. Hey, good
Good
luck on the
night,
essay.
Scarlet.
We're got a nice easy day tomorrow. I read that as essay. Have a nice easy day tomorrow. Get some sleep.
Have a nice essay.
Have a nice essay. Essay. Amigo. Good night, Scarlet Air. Have a good one, though.
Yeah, it's like when you play a game though, and they update. It's like when do you play it again? You know, like how many updates do you wait?
And we always run into the same problem that we're like, I don't remember the game, and
Right.
so we start again, and then it's like,
Right.
how far can you go down the chain?
Exactly.
Right now, I'm currently doing a little, doing another Terraria Master Run right now, solo, off stream. I found another fortress apparently.
And I'm enjoying all the music. Secondhand.
Boop, 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 doop, boop, 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 doop, boop.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Ba-da-dip. Diddle-dip, bop, bop, bop.
Run away, there's lots of mad things at me. Ooh, a piglin hoglin fight? Don't kill my hoglin, I have to breed them. Jerks. Wait, this isn't it.
This is a creepy, fappy fortress.
I went the wrong way again. I put Hoobastank into Google Translate for some reason and clicked Japanese, and it translated to Fubasutanku.
That's hilarious.
I've been working on fitting this Burger King chicken sandwich in my mouth.
What?
Blake J said I've been working on my fitness. I've been focusing on fitness. And I'm like,
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with that.
I'm working on fitness. Fitness chicken sandwich in my mouth.
Who did it?
Thank you for the resub.
Red
All right.
Spitfire, what's going on? Thank you very much for the resub. Really appreciate that.
Okay sign.
Well, well, son of a gherkin.
Son of a gherkin. Oh my god, what? Ooh, this is a dangerous fortress, dude. It's also a
much.
quite large...
Red Spitfire, thank you for that resub, and
Now Raj is sidetracked? What up?
we're doing some nether biomes and some
Subspace
subspace
bubble.
Trying to knock out some advancements before we finish up here. Because we don't have too many hardcore achievements left to go. Raj is exploring a fortress now.
It was
Oh,
literally in
Arya.
that.
It was in the way, huh?
Literally. It's a dangerous fortress, though. I will say that. It's in the midst of a...
I feel like I've spent enough time in fortresses recently that I'm like good, you know?
I want to check the chest.
We'll check the chest.
That's what I'm doing.
What do you need that we don't have?
Nothing really, but I mean, like an extra name tag or two?
Do we have any in our librarians?
I mean, yes. But you know what's better than that? Free. The Fappy Boys... The problem with this fortress... I will say, let's look a little lighter in this biome state, though.
You mean like gamma-wise?
Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
I guess onward and upward. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Want some
I was
buttons?
gifted these pickles.
Looks amazing. Well, actually, thank you very much for the bits as well.
A snowman bit already? Oh my gosh. I'm not ready for holidays. Not ready for them.
Holiday.
Celebrate. It would be so nice.
I think we have a lot of biome to deal with here.
Everybody spread the word. I can't make nether brick buttons, can I?
No. But you might be able to do basalt buttons.
Can I make basalt buttons? Let's try it.
Is there a button for... maybe there's not.
What about blackstone buttons?
That there might be.
Okay. All right. One thing at a time. Polished basalt buttons?
You have like a friend live with you who moved up from Florida? Nice.
Oh, yeah. How's that going? Blackstone buttons, yes. Basalt buttons, negatory.
Scary nether sounds.
Yeah.
He's way too excited to see the snow.
Oh, my gosh.
I understand the funness of it in the beginning, but that gets
Yeah.
old quick.
Yeah, you bet.
Here's the car keys. Go have fun. I don't like snow anymore. I don't like it anymore. I used to like snow,
Go.
but now I don't.
Go have fun. Do you have any blackstone that you can toss me?
I literally am leaving it on the floor.
Okay. So, no.
I got
Excuse me.
I got a bit of a full inventory, as they say. Herms.
Shockingly, somehow,
As luck would have it.
well, if you remember, you guys, anybody wants to see snow, we'll try to remember to post pictures. 'Cause
we'll
we're
post-
so great at that.
Yeah.
But I have to say, people are starting to Christmas it up on TikTok, and I keep
Way
scrolling.
too much. Way too much. I'm sorry. It is not
I
Christmas
hear
season yet.
if I scroll to a video and I hear either like chiming bells or like that fucking Mariah Carey song that I admittedly still kind of like, but it's not time for it yet.
I did see one that was like, no, 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 not yet, not yet. You're gonna summon her. It was Mariah Carey. Like,
I do love the memes. I do love the memes.
oh,
It kind of baffles me how it happened because we grew up with it. You know, like we remember a time before that song existed. And then all of a sudden that song just like it popped out and never went back. Because other people have tried to make like viral Christmas songs and it has failed. So it's pretty amazing that they have managed to keep that one around.
I ran into a massive lava pool over here.
Did ya?
I did.
Fun stuff. I
Yes.
might have some fire resist in my ender chest.
I do have that too, but
But it's not a problem until it is.
let's see if I can get on top of the problem here.
Your sister put up her Christmas tree on Halloween night. Oh my god! I don't even know where we're gonna put our Christmas tree. We haven't even Christmas treed in this house yet.
That's a really good point.
I was thinking right behind your light.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, that was
agreed.
easy.
Maybe we'll get some new fun hats this year. We've had the same Santa hats for a while. Maybe we'll get some new fun Christmas hats this year for stream.
Maybe. But I could definitely do without the Christmas song gambit. Let's I
Yeah.
mean we can let that we can prolong that one a little longer, you know?
Yup. If if it wasn't the
Or not
same,
prolong it. No, we could delay it. We could delay
it,
that.
like prolong
The waiting.
Prolong the I know what you're saying.
Yeah. We can have that not happen sooner.
Yeah.
That would be great. Our tree topper that we really want to get is the Nightmare Before Christmas snake.
It's like the black and orange like striped snake, and he's swallowing the tree whole in the movie. But if we can somehow get like somebody would knit a snake that we could like kind of looks like he's eating our tree, but then you kind of like wrap him around the tree. That would be really fun.
Etsy?
I guess.
Postpone it. Yeah, exactly. We could do that. Yo, what's up, Unreal Minecraft? Right, guys, I've been lurking because I'm playing the new Forza game. Hey, I hope you're enjoying Vroom Vrooms.
Have fun with your racing games. There's a few.
They got some race heads in the chat.
Yeah, we have a few people who like the Forza. Raj's old bandmates like the Forza.
Oh my god, they like it way too much.
Well, they're car guys anyway.
They were car guys, but they were also like in the weird min-maxing gamers types as well. So like, they would do the whole thing where they were earning money by like, they put a brick on a gas pedal that they had, and then had a rubber band holding the steering wheel to the left. And there was a car every time I go in the studio that was just going all around the track, and they were just farming money.
No.
I was like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! My fault, my fault, my bad. Run away. Shit. Okay, I'm fine. My fault. My bad.
don't dig.
I wanted Blackstone, I'm sorry.
Do not dig here. This is a lot. Remember that big lava hole that I was...
Yes!
That was close. That was very close, yes.
Alright, cool.
Don't dig out the walls here. Bad, very bad things happen. Oh god, this is not good over here either.
Wither skeleton rattles, huh?
Yeah, we're in Extra Fortress.
Oh, yeah. I wanted more button materials. I was overachieving.
We're in the middle of a lava pool. Bad time for this.
You want buttons?
I do. But I'd rather have the world survive, too.
Oh my god, Magic 8 Ball, stop with your negativity.
Screw that guy.
Bad ball is right.
Oh god. Watch out, watch out, watch out. I don't have gold on.
Oh. Might want to do that.
I did.
Okay. Dropped your crown, king.
Do you still hate me, or do you not hate me? No. Oh god, here we go. It is time for the fapping.
The fappening
Oh,
is
you
happening.
son of a bitch. Look at him. Yeah, you saw him too, didn't you?
Looking out the window.
That's right.
That's a paddling. Staring at my handles. That's a paddling.
That's a paddling. All right. Paddling school canoe? Definitely a paddling.
He doesn't like your face. I don't like it either. I think we're finally getting out of this biome now, which is good. Maybe Soul Sand Valley, let's hope.
Maybe.
On the horizon.
I'm afraid to look at the horizon.
Bum, bum, bum. Hey, chat, I have a curiosity. Do we touch upon some of the more risque topics on Twitch? I was watching somebody else today, and like some of the things that we just like randomly are like, yeah, let's just talk about that shit. They're like, we're not, nope. They're like, I don't even want to touch that. I'm like really?
What? It's hard. I guess it's hard to say when it's us and we do that.
True.
You know, it's hard to like be like, oh.
But maybe we hit things a little bit too on the risque side.
I think we try to steer clear of the most divisive things, besides pineapple on pizza.
Of course. Screw that noise.
We try to be.
I like to think that we're a little bit open to debate and like actual discussion on things rather than just like, this is the way it is, this is the opinion, and this is how you can agree or get the fuck out situation, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're not doing that kind of... We're not that kind of cast.
No, we're not. I think we steer clear of the most divisive things, but we do like talk about cults and... Hi, sir.
I know, he's
Feel
all
free
right.
to just walk into our tunnel, you bitch.
He was mad at me a second ago.
Well,
he was like, ah! He's like, oh, you got gold on, it's cool. He was like a really angry dog. You know how like they're like, and then you go up to them and they're like, oh, I just wanted to say hi. What's up, buddy? You know. So they look like they're gonna bite your hand off, but then they're like, oh, I'm the friendliest dog you've ever seen. You know, we all know dogs like that have
we do.
doji encounters of the friendliest nature. Damn it, you're right. Politically correct police control. You be the judge. I mean,
Tinfoil hat, anybody? GG and on the tunnel, and thank you for making the tunnel.
oh, no problem. I like we just have a little discussion.
Torch.
And finding the basalt delta, y'all.
Yeah.
Now, we just need that pesky soul sand valley.
Minecraft agrees that I found one at one point.
Yeah, unless it's Weezer's Africa, because then that's the only thing that I'm going to be, I will tell you you're wrong. It's perfectly acceptable to like the song Africa. I mean, in fact, it's even encouraged.
It's a great song.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Striders.
Do we have saddles or
I don't think I have all the stuff with me
Shrooms.
now. Rosanna is pretty good.
all I wanna do when I wake up in the morning is see your eyes, Rosanna, Rosanna. That's a shuffler, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. Are you doing Path of Exile? I never got into it.
I couldn't get into it either.
I know there's like a new season out right now or something, right?
Oh, is that the case?
Yeah, something like that.
Is that so? Torching? In case you see random lights appearing. Torch.
That's the right answer to that question. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. You did say great band, though, yes. That's exactly right. I mean... Oh, boy. Watch out. Gassed, I mean.
Yep.
And there's going to be a little bit careful over here, because there's one lava pool, and I think we're going to be hitting it, so we want to have the ceiling before we do. Actually, maybe not. Might have gotten lucky here.
It's about fucking time, honestly.
Jesus.
Hey, I got a lot of skellies.
A gift sub.
Yo, gifted one to Numb Halfling.
Aw. Thank you, Joan Toshka. Thank you very much. Paying forward the gift sub. Much appreciated.
What up, what up, what up? That's what's going on.
I'm Keep choosing whatever blocks I have on me.
Thanks for picking up the sniper rifle.
Many.
Boom. There it was. Whoa, thank you. Well, thank Joan for that one. What?
We all know that the Rand Corporation, in conjunction with the Saucer People, under the supervision of the reverse vampires, are forcing our parents to go to bed early in a fiendish plot to eliminate the meal of dinner.
Of course.
That's a Simpsons reference.
Wait, you guys didn't know that one?
I was gifted these pickles.
Oh, I heard a fun fact about Andy Warhol the other day.
How fun are we talking?
Well, pretty fun.
Okay.
Andy Warhol was from Pittsburgh, as you guys know. And Andy Warhol's family was Slovak. His name was Andy Warhola. Their last name was Warhola.
I'm the great Warhola. I make soup cans for my bunghole. Did I nail it?
Yeah, you did. Oh, his 15 minutes are up, that's for sure. That music podcast I listened to has started back up, and they started with the Velvet Underground. So, Lou Reed?
You know, it's just shite. I mean,
Malcolm McLaren, Elvis Presley.
there's some TP for your bunghole. I like that we have an audience that's like, we get the reference. We know what's up. Because there is a whole slew of people on Twitch who are like, what the fuck did that guy just say?
Oh my god. Beavis and Butthead makes us old.
Yeah, that's a statement right there. Knowing Beavis and Butthead references makes you old. Yikes.
Yikes
Right?
is right.
Right?
Yikes stripes. I got your TP right here.
There you go. There
Perfect
you go.
response.
Younger than I. Well, I mean, that might be true.
QB, I had that problem with Fallout also. I can't, have a Fallout stream on when I'm watching it. Because you hear, other people's super mutants, it causes problems.
Hurt.
Someone called the cops, I was just attacked. Are you feeling old, Snake?
Oh,
happens.
shit. This is just normal nether. What is wrong with our nether? The whole thing is floating above a giant lava pool. Seriously.
117 is a pile.
I mean,
All right, 117 is a pile. It just is. Torches. It's going down. I'm placing torches. You better not fucking spawn here.
what?
Tomorrow is the Marine Corps birthday. The youngest Marine at this ceremony was born April 2003. 2003.
I heard
Jesus Christ.
I saw somebody on TikTok.
They're just 18, huh?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I saw somebody on TikTok. They're like, some of the older generation on TikTok, people that were born in the late 90s, and there's a whole bunch of reacting videos
Excuse me?
late 90s.
Oh my god! Yeah, it needs a swimming pool, but you just dive into the lava, right?
I know, right?
Torch. Torch.
Oh, shit.
Lava.
Quick on the uptake, though.
Good.
So I have a new system for dealing with lava. Instead of trying to outrun it or plug it up, I dig a hole. So it goes. So that's my
That's smart.
my go-to reaction is
I like it.
dig a hole, make a hole.
Hi, Strider friends.
Seems to be working pretty good. We do have to friend them and breed them
I know.
and ride them around like it's like we just don't care. I don't know why that didn't kind of work, but
I have a shirt from my first concert. I have a 9 Inch Nails shirt from my first concert. It was, we'll just say it was in the 90s. We'll say that. David Bowie was still alive.
Let go home.
That guy's just so. Yeah,
Oh, isn't that when they did that weird ass version of Hurt with David Bowie tour?
Yeah.
There's like that weird David Bowie Hurt.
Yep. It wasn't as good as the Johnny Cash version. It was interesting though. I didn't have the appreciation for like not having grown up with any sort of pop music at all. I didn't have the appreciation of David Bowie that I wish I did when I saw him live. Regret. Regret.
No regrets.
Regrets. Torches. I think you know what it makes me think of, Raj, when you dig the hole? Terraria.
Does it?
Yeah, that's how we mitigate lava in Terraria.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what he said. That's what he said.
That's what who said?
Like gas.
You sound like a freaking crazy turkey. You sound like the turkeys from South Park. That's what you sound like.
Okay, I'll take it.
The
Rush is a turkey now? Well, it is the season. It's not Christmas season. It's turkey season. Gobble gobble, mother truckers.
gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble gobble gobble. Speaking of which, guys, we are going to Arizona for Thanksgiving.
We are. It's so exciting. We have to go to the Grand Canyon.
Weather permitting. But yes, we are planning on going to the Grand Canyon, and this may be the last trip, depending on my sister's occupation. She's planning on moving back. Quit her job and saying, fuck this hot-ass place out here.
As a wise woman once said, fuck this shit.
That's my sis. Do you think we have gone 875 blocks?
Yeah,
You think so?
I do.
We're going to double check. I'm going to go on a break before I spubble. Spubble.
For your flavor.
Spubble.
Bubble?
Subspace bubble, but, you know, just said really quickly. Spubble. Spubble. Hello, friendo. Get the off my bridge. All right.
You hear the Grand Canyon is big? I mean, they don't call it a Grand Canyon because it's not big.
This is the Grand Canyon.
There's a Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania, too. Torches.
Man.
Out of context moaning.
Man. If you were in a Minecraft fanfic, you'd tell me, right?
Did you hear what happened to the president of IKEA? No, what? Did not hear.
Pun incoming.
Yep. I'm waiting for it.
Waiting for it. That was a confident squeal. I'm a big fan of the confident squeal. Don't at me, bro.
That's what I
Hurry, back up.
appreciate
Get back up
about
here.
you.
Back up, back up. Danger, 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 danger.
I was pressing shift.
No. Not that side. This side.
Pigman.
Better if there's only be one, because I got to do this quickly and move quickly so there's no lava pouring on us. And
Well
it's
done.
done.
Jeez.
All right. That's what I meant.
Got it.
Danger, 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 danger.
My hooks are flailing wildly. Torches. Going down. Torch.
I really want to poke my head out the side there and find a Soul Sand Valley. That's what I'd really like to see. It's really the only biome that not only do I require to be in it, but it's kind of the only one we need for one of the advancements.
Yeah.
So.
They announced him the prime minister, and as he was taking his press conference, they asked him, "What do you plan on doing next?" And he humbly replied, "Build my cabinet." Torches. Torch. Yeah, that was painful, dude.
That one hurt. If that would 100% have been the one of the day if it was bits.
Yeah. It's at the bottom of the barrel.
All right, I'm gonna go take my break. I know it's kind of an awkward time for it, but
Well, you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm at -407.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna run back with you
Okay.
if you're going back home,
Yeah. I am.
and I'm gonna see if maybe I can round up a hoglin.
Ah. -407, guys. Remember that. -407.
Catch up, pigman. Thanks, SimWorld.
It's crazy requirements for museums that have a B-52 since it's still an active duty. Museums have to keep it in a state where they can be returned to service. Really?
That's interesting. Didn't expect to see that.
What, a giant hole in the side of the wall?
Yeah, I guess we didn't fill that one in. Torches.
Fix the loophole, the null post. The loophole, null post, we called run together and smushed into a big old sentence sandwich in my brain. And it came out as blue pair. This is my invention called the flick flare today, mirror.
Your random words make me giggle. What was the Red Bull thing called? Like the Flugentag or something like that? That's what that reminds me of. That's why that block was there.
I think we definitely got it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think this is enough for Subspace Bubble. But I would like to, I want to peek out into, I want to see a Soul Sand Valley out there, you know? Like, I know you found one, but I think it was like a little patch, right?
It was a little patch.
And that's not going to do what we needed to do.
What do we needed to
Buttons on the ceiling. Yo, Max with the 66. Let's go.
Hey!
Drop in the double digits.
That's right.
Let's go.
Thank you, Max.
Doubles roll again.
66, like Mario and Mia.
Love it. And thank you so much for that and getting us closer to the sub goal on the day.
Hell yeah.
Very much appreciated, guys. The only number we really care about right there. That sub goal number of the day. We hit that. We're good to go. All right. You want another crazy pun? All right. Go for it, Red Spitfire. Go for it. We've had plenty of puns. Only 4 away, guys. Just 600 more months to go.
That's right.
We're the oldest people on Twitch. Okay, there's definitely a piggy boy, but down
Oh,
there.
yeah, I hear him.
My guys should be over here. Hold on a second. Yeah. All right, so here's what I got. All right, I'll just show you how I did it. There's a little hole here, okay? And then there's a mushroom here that you can kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, utilize for the thing. And then I just bred them over here and around. And then once I did that, then I grabbed them with a lead and pulled them through.
I need to go grab leads.
Yeah, and then this leads you to the top of the raid tower. Now keep in mind, they're not very friendly. You'll only be in your 90s, we all play cast. That's all.
It's fine. You know why cows are so tired after giving birth? They're decaffeinated.
This is 427. What was the previous number?
Minus 407.
Ooh, let's go a little bit more to be safe.
All right.
Because what do we need? 825? Or was it
875?
875. We're not there yet.
All right. Well, so
That
we'll
is
go a
not
little further
Subspace
then.
Bubble.
Not bubbly.
You need to go 875, baby. 875. 825.
When did Jim Dickskins get here?
I didn't think that was half bad. That sounded exactly like when
Yeah, it sounded like Jim Dickskins.
Dickskins.
It's,
What about Dickskins?
they always say it wrong with Letterkenny. It's Jim Dickens. They always call him Jim Dickskins.
Jim Dickskins. Jesus. All right. I shall be right back.
It's 7,000 in the overroll, which makes it 875 because you divide it by 8.
Decalcinated. Oh. Yeah, that one's rough. How dare you use that word in our chat?
Oh, wait.
Decaffeinated.
We do enjoy caffeine around here. It's true. All right, let's see if we can round up some hogs. Let's hog tie them. There's nothing can go wrong with this. I fail to see how anything can go wrong. It's just gonna be great. Oh my god, wetware. Oh my god. There's an Enderman carrying a piece of the wrong biome. Alright. Let's make sure we have enough mushrooms. No. That's the other kind. There's so much snorting that goes on. I don't feel like is enough. 8 might be enough. Is 8 enough? We'll never know. I mean, hoglins aren't friendly folk either way. Alright. Alright, friends. Okay. So I know there's one on the other side right there. My ass ain't going down there. Hell no. Mm-mm. I can hear them on the other side down here though. Ah, they're so mad. Oh my god. I'm scared. Suey! Big, 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 big. Big, 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 big. Hi, piggy. Ah. Ow. Stop hitting me. Piggies? Oh, Enderman, nobody asked you. Nobody fucking asked you. Get out of here.
Did you heart him yet?
I don't think they like me very much. Unless they weren't loaded that whole time. And they've been bred recently. I think I might have gotten yours.
Maybe. That Enderman looks a little,
He's sus. Ow. Stop hitting me. Ow. No Elytron.
They sound mad.
They're kind of mad. They're kind of mad.
Oh, you got it. They just gotta bring one to their world and kill it.
Hey,
Good
bud.
job, Herms.
Hey, bud.
Bring right through the portal. Right through the portal. Go, 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 go. Straight through, straight through, straight through.
Do I want him in here?
Yeah. There you go. All right, now he's on the other side. Now be careful, because he's now going to be on the top of a thing.
Wait, don't...
Wait for him to change.
Yep. Yay!
Hermie! Well done. Well done.
I did a thing.
Got the breed and the kill. Let's go.
I did the thing.
All right, so that's pig's done.
Now the baby's like, "Where's my mama?" And I'm like, "I'm a dick."
Yeah, but they're still aggressive.
There's this thing called advancements, kid. Okay, I don't.
All right, listen, we're going for advancements, all right?
All right, you understand this? All right, adventure.
You should have two.
Excitement. A Jedi craves not these things. I can't find where the thing is. Okay, I do. I have 2 left.
Perfect. Well done, Herms. Well done.
Someone should wind this up and throw it in the wind, but minute and minute shouldn't sound the same. But there's no excuse me, but there's no excuse for this. I object to this object. I need to read what I read again. Sorry, I'm just not content with the content of the sentence because English puns.
Jesus. Wow. Well, you might as well, while you're at it, go desert your desert in the desert.
Oh, look, desert's a typo in the title. Yay.
Oh, man. And thanks for the welcome backs, guys. I'm one of the moment of Herbie's triumphant advancements.
I didn't even cackle, though. Is it really an advancement if I didn't cackle?
That's a good point. There was no cackling. Don't let me tell you again about the cackling. Snake gifted 4. Let's
Nice.
go.
Thank you, Snake. Damn, that was awesome of you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Way to one up me, Raj. What did I do? Oh, the desert.
No, that was
It's kind of a classic on the channel, though. It's kind of a meme.
Yeah.
It's kind of a meme.
It's kind of a meme.
And all you did is trigger the meme. And thank you, Young Raptor, for giving one to Penis Mightier.
Indeed.
Hype train
you,
inbound.
Jan.
True. We're very close to hype trains.
All right, Raj.
Yeah, what's up?
I was
gonna bring
gifted
some
these
stones.
pickles.
Okay.
And Simworld.
And Simworld's starting it off. Let's get the hype train
you.
going.
Appreciate you guys so much for supporting us. Thank you. How many breeders do I have? I have to breed Striders still. I know that.
We got
And
Striders,
mushrooms. Is that it?
Hold on, what's the husbandry at?
Husbandry.
I have 3. Striders, mushrooms.
And what else? What else wouldn't we have done yet? Shulkers? Are they not in the
I don't
thing?
think Shulkers is part of the list, is it, guys?
Okay. Let me,
Cats.
cats.
Hey, gift sub.
Hey, Snake,
Thank
give me one to
yous.
breeding pool. Let's go.
How timely. Are we sleeping first? Okay.
Or you could just go in the nether. That would also work.
Well, now I'm halfway back to home.
Sounds good.
Job's done. Looking for a hype train. We are past level 1, so you will be guaranteed emotes if you participate in the hype train. That is a sub, a gifted sub, a resub, or a 100 bits.
Also, all true. And if you got your prime ready, that's also bada bing, bada boom. We'll do the job.
Jeffrey Bezos.
I was
Is
gifted these
shallow.
Breeding pool is shallow. Nice.
And thank you for the bid. Really appreciate that.
I love
Unfortunately,
them.
it does have to be 100 bits in order for you to get into the hype train. Oh, God, Hermie, not that song.
I
Cat Jam.
know. It's so... that one gets jammed in my head. Big time.
Just crammed right in there.
Yep.
I got to do a beer run tonight, guys. Damn.
Well, only a beer run.
I'm a little, I wish I would have gone earlier. Genetic malfunction. Ooh, that's, okay, that's a Twitch name. Apparently, that's a Twitch name.
Nice.
Genetic malfunction is a Twitch name. Anybody else getting the vibe that whoever made that account did that as a massive troll to somebody in a not a nice way? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that name...
Raj, I don't know which way to go.
What do you mean you don't know which way to go?
Do I go through here?
You go straight through the portal, yes.
No, the other way.
It's such a scary biome. Word association and gift subs, right? Remember last time I had a beer right after stream where you were pulled over with the headlight out? I fixed that headlight though. But you're right. Chad, you guys are like insanely like super fans. I swear to God, you like know more shit. You remember more shit about us than we remember about
true.
ourselves. I swear to God.
That is true. You guys do remember all the things, which is good because somebody needs to.
Chat remembers. Like, holy shit, guys. Like,
Pepperidge
damn.
Farm remembers.
First of all, let's talk about some rare shit in Minecraft. I came up to a pack of all baby pigmen.
What the fuck, man?
Red Spitfire gifting one. That'll get you in on the hype train. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Red Spitfire. Look at this shit. I put a button on the roof.
I know, I pressed it on the way. Well, I've been hanging outside your window for the last 5 months.
That's
Oh,
you?
that's that face I keep seeing in my dreams. That's right, Snake.
Awkward.
What's the pun last night? It was one I liked. My wife said it looks so sad and desperate when I look out the window when it's raining. I told her it wouldn't be so sad and desperate if you just let me in.
That was one of Lost Snipers, I think. That was funny.
Aw, you dream about me? I do. I do. Hi.
Feeling slimy.
Chat, what the hell? There's no way in a normal playthrough that I would find a fortress like that.
Nope, it's true. Can confirm.
No way. Can you guys fap a little closer?
We're retentive. You are pretty retentive. That's one way to
True.
put it. Torch. Torch.
A little bit fapper now. A little bit fapper now. Wait, which way are we going?
This way.
This way.
Torch. Torch.
Hang on. I can't say no to a free passageway this easy to be able to maybe get a vantage point.
Yeah, I understand. How's this one look? It's closed up. Hype Train success. Thank you guys so much for the support.
Let's go. That's like 2 on the night, guys.
Normal stupid nether. Oh, is that a little kitty cat? Or is that a fox?
I think it's a cat. Looks pretty adorable, though.
It is pretty adorable.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, you got all excited for nothing.
It's Basalt Delta.
Thanks for nothing. I'll tell you what. Let's finish out Subspace Bubble and then try to find that little bit of Soul Sand Delta. None of that happened, Eon. Raj isn't a big slippers guy. I tried though. I've tried to get.
Liberty Houseman saw your mismatched slippers and he laughed so hard, distracted from the garbage can, and you saw the garbage truck drive by without picking up yours.
Oh.
Are you retelling a personal experience, Eon? Are you potting off your personal experience onto me?
Projection. You're projecting here.
Right. I see Hermes getting down to the drum and bass.
I am.
And so yeah. All right, where are we at right now? We might be enough
Torch.
to subspace bubble it. I will say that I did not see any.
Minus 437.
I'm gonna go till we peek out. There's definitely a hole over here, so.
The other way down the tunnel, at least like on the other side of the cobble, was blocked off. So.
Which way? The
Like
other way down the
on
tunnel?
the other side of the cobble. Torch.
Oh, that was blocked off. Yeah, I would have to dig through it.
Torch.
All right, here we go.
Torch.
Yep.
Nothing like it.
Yes! Yes, it is. It is. It actually is. It actually is.
Yay! Go touch it, Raj. Get the thing.
I'm a little nervous for this, but I got it.
You do got it.
Do, 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 do.
Yay! He did it!
Oh, that is trash, though.
Garbage.
Oh, it is actually trash.
Oh, the one I found was too.
Oh, wait. There's more.
Is there more? Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, Eon.
Hey!
You can stare at an Enderman anywhere. If you keep your crosshairs in the middle of the Enderman's face, you can stare at him indefinitely, and I guess eventually he'll lose interest and go away.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
Is 500 enough, chat? Minus 500?
What was our plus?
40 something. So that'd be 5. That'd be 900. So this would be 900 blocks.
Yep, 875 was what we needed. So.
Okay, let's go.
Remember in modded we just used the nether to make like lava pumps?
Yep.
That's all we ever did in the nether.
Let's leave a hole. Actually, let's just do it like this.
That works.
And then we'll have like a space to get out there.
Torch.
That'll work.
All right then.
You ready for advancements?
Ready for advancements. Let's do it.
Hopefully we're not in a cave.
Hopefully not. Swords at the ready. I'm gonna put my elytra on just in case. How
Oh my
bad
god,
is
we're in
it?
a fucking cave.
Cave of Wonders. Okay, I'm not putting my elytra on. I'm gonna get the torches and the swords at the ready.
There's a mine shaft like right there too.
Of course there is. My turn.
There you go. Subspace bubble get! Yay!
Subspace bubble get. GG! Wild level is 27.
We're down there, boys.
Gotta walk back through the nether because it's shorter.
And now to walk back. It's true. I was going to fly back if we were out
Yeah.
in a thing, but we also got... Man, that's a lot of advancements tonight, actually.
I know.
So,
Wither.
Vex...
Yeah, it wasn't an advancement,
Ve-
but
well, no, it's
You got all
progress. It's a
your-
lot of progress.
you got all your animals, your monsters. To
You got
kill.
2, and then one of it's just a guardian and stuff.
Yep, I just need to do guardians.
Which is not too bad. You can probably do it the same way, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah. However you did it, that it wasn't that much of a problem.
Well, all I did was shot at a guardian, like near a temple. I just made a bridge out to it, right near land. Hermie did get her head finally. Finally,
Noggin!
Hermie got head.
Noggin, bro.
She wasn't having too much luck at the club, you know what I mean?
My God, I know.
What does that work out to? Like, what did I say? I got 80, about 80 kills for noggin. And you got like 70 and 2?
Yeah, something like that.
What percentage is that? Where's our math whizzes in
Poor.
the chat?
Supposed-
Does that check
supposed
out
to
to
be-
the actual amount though?
It's supposed to be what? 1 in 12 and a half.
Mecca, where's Mecca?
Mecca!
1 in 12 and a half. What's the actual percentage? We'll say like 4 out of 80.
8%. Right?
I don't do percentages. What's 4 divided by 80? I guess it would be about.
It's like 5%. It's supposed to be 12 and a half. Our percentage versus the actual percentage of looting 3 drops. Right, 0.05, but it's 5% because you multiply percentages by 100.
Right. So that's going to be. It'd be 5%, like you said.
You know it was the tall tree taiga, Hambo.
Actually, I did kind of check that. I think we've been there.
Okay.
That's a pretty long nether tunnel. Holy shit.
I know. Oh my god, I can't run anymore because I didn't eat my foods.
Eat your taters. Eat your taters, precious.
I need some tater sustenance.
All right, so over there on that soul sand biome. So tomorrow night. Oh, a nice long nether tunnel. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, it is that time. Huh?
It is that time.
I was so excited by going to the nether and getting advancements done and realized what time it was.
So we'll do that Soul Sand Valley for the gas thing. We'll make a nice little platform to do that shit on.
True, okay.
Tomorrow night, though, we are going to start with, as long as it comes out tomorrow. Sometimes they delay it. But we'll start with the snapshots. And we'll go over
Yes.
snapshots additions. So what did we all knock out there? So Nether got hot tourist destinations. We still got to
Yep.
do the Strata thingamabobos. We need one more. We do need one more of cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon buns for the lodestone, right?
4 more biomes. Tall tree taigas and mushroom. End is done. Tame all the cats. Breed things. And with striders, cats, and mushrooms. We have to eat all the things.
I don't remember what I ate. I have to eat a poisonous potato. I know that. And a pufferfish.
We'll go through that. We'll get like a list and just
Yeah.
make the
just
bunch
go
of
down
stuff and
through
then eat it.
Yeah. I'm
Run
sure.
around and get hungry and eat.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Pretty good though, guys. I mean, that's pretty close to.
We are close.
So the next one I want to work on for this week though is Uneasy Alliance. We're going to do the gas thing, and kind of want to knock out the rest of the Nether ones, except for Furious Cocktail. That we don't have to do that because that Furious Cocktail and How Did We Get Here can be
I was
done.
going to say, don't you get Furious Cocktail with How Do You Get Here?
Yeah. But then Strider's around, but we found the biome for that. Thank God for that. That was actually worrying me. I was like, we need to find that biome for the gas
I
thing.
know, right?
So our nether tunnel, our subspace bubble got us to that point.
Overworld biomes.
So that, it's actually 5.5 and looting 3. That's actually spot on then. I'm saying Rajan G is,
Oh, I thought it was 12%, 12.5. Nope. Okay. So, for me, I got 2 out of 73.
for what?
Wither Skelly.
2 out of 73. That's low, right?
Yeah, I think that's low. So 2 divided by 73.
So what you're saying is when it comes to getting head, I'm better at it?
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I got that right.
Yeah, you got it.
Chat, since you are so
ain't
good at
mad.
remembering all of our stuff, tomorrow, first of all, is going to be starting off the stream. At the beginning of the stream, we're going to be doing, so you're like a 2%, damn, or 3 if you round up. Slightly less than 3%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're it's kind of things.
My looting is broken.
Love to see you too, Silverleaf. I know that
Hi, Silverleaf.
life and things happens, you know. It goes on. It's all good, though. All good.
All right, I'm going to log out, though.
Uh-huh. So tomorrow night we're going to start with that, and then I'd like to start with doing Uneasy Alliance.
Push my button.
Perhaps finding another temple for you to do that bit.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, there is.
There's like they're literally all over the place. Fine, whatever.
There is an exception to this looting.
An exception?
That is 4 years. What the hell? Years! I know. Rabbit's foot with a 10% chance plus 3 points. Wait, rabbit's foot with a 10% chance. What's a rabbit's foot? That's not to 118, though. Right?
You know what a rabbit's foot is? It's the drop off a rabbit.
Yeah, no, I got that, but there's a buff. There's like a luck buff or something.
Yeah, there's a luck buff.
But we don't have the luck buff yet.
No. Yeah, I think that is 118.
That's 118.
Think?
Right?
think.
The green potion isn't in, right? Nothing but a good time when I could be here, but to music. Potion of leaping. Yeah, it's the jump one is for that one. It doesn't show potions. What's the green buff? It's a new one, right? That's true. But that is where we're going to be calling it a night for tonight. We are getting close to the end of this run, guys. We have some exciting things to finish it out, though, for sure. Have a great night, everyone. Yes, absolutely. Guys, you've been fantastic audience as always. Like,
yes.
Just freaking crushing
you
it.
Sure
dude.
have.
2 more temples near yours, Raj, plus a resident cow.
Oh, yeah. There's so many temples.
Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, regardless of your age, sex, sexual orientation, your race, your country of origin, state of mind, state of birth, the kitchen appliance you identify most with, the color of your toenail polish, whether you think Pluto's a planet or not, and of course, your favorite captain of the Millennium Falcon. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome. We love you so much.
Let's go say hi to the penguin who said hi to us last night.
That's right.
Also a TikTok star.
The biggest TikTok penguin there ever existed.
It's true. Let's go say hi to goodness, guys. We'll see you over there. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Good night.